Good evening, chat. Hello, Tyler. Unfortunately, YouTube does not get emotes. And even if it did, it wouldn't get animated emotes. Hello, Needy. Oh, God, there's a cat helping me play the Wordle. Cats don't know any words. Oh, yet an E. Hello, Ottawa. Welcome. Chat, is this real? No. It's fake. It's all in your head. You are hallucinating, anime fox people. Um... Robot. Oh, God. This is really hard when there's a cat on the keyboard. Well, good thing I didn't plan on playing a game today. We're just gonna watch videos, but, let's see, there's an E there. Maybe something ER? Tuber. Holy shit, chat. Holy shit. It pays to have potatoes on the brain. Let's see if we can keep up the good luck with the scrandal. We got cheesy chips versus pepperoni pizza. This pizza looks kind of fucked up, like, what's going on over here? Why is that burn marks? Is that a weird amount of seasoning? Hello, Soul Radians. Hello, Anon and Wheatfield. Welcome. I'm gonna say this pizza looks fucked up for the cheesy chips. Overcooked? Yeah. We got a sausage roll versus pie, mash, and gravy. The no price data. This pie, mash, and gravy looks pretty fucking good right now. Oh yeah. I just went with my stomach on this one. We have loaded fries with chips, cheese, bacon, and chili sauce versus hot dog and pretzel with 2 3/4 pint beers. I mean, that's pretty good right there. You get 2 beers, you get your hot dog, you get your pretzel. And really, the price could be worse. Now, if only it cost 3 cents more. Maybe leave them a 3-cent tip? No? Don't want the loaded fries? We got chicken wings. We got the full English breakfast box. I don't know what's going on here. The stuff on the wings. But these also don't look like wings. These look like microwave chicken tenders. And somebody who sauced them. I'm gonna go with a full English breakfast box. We can throw away the tomato. No, get one of the wings. Ew, what the fuck? Beef, pork, and Yorkshire pudding with gravy, stuffing, and veg? That is horrifying. Oh my god. That's like an entire stem of broccoli. They didn't even cut the thingy off where it should be. Oh wait, will you disappear for a second? So you can see the horror of this, meal. 2 slices of stuffed crust pizza. Well, I was gonna judge this pizza fairly harshly because of the lack of toppings. But if it's stuffed crust, that's a little better. God damn it. My dad stole a piece of electrical tape that was covering of an LED on something. I'll be right back. She cannot eat electrical tape. That's not allowed. I'm gonna guess the pizza. Okay, good. We got a choripan sandwich with a giant leaf right there versus the chicken corner cake fries. French fries, popcorn chicken, buffalo sauce, cheese sauce, ranch, green onion, and tomatoes. This looks way better. I don't want tomatoes, but it looks way better. Hot dog on a hamburger bun. Netherlands? Netherlands? What are you doing? And here's a sausage in a lump. Look a fucking tortilla. At least this is better looking sausage. This one kind of looks like a turd. And it's in a hamburger bun. Why is it in a hamburger bun? Is the guy delivering the hot dog buns with his bicycle thrown in the canal? This one's 50 pence less. Yeah, this is way better. Even if it is a tortilla. And they call it a lump. Probably a potato crepe. I mean, that is a reasonable thing to make out of a potato. Food. Various. With free drink refills? Ooh. Versus buffalo chicken and chips. I mean, we got chicken right here. We got pizza. We got a hot dog. We got a pretzel. We got nachos. Hell. That's a lot of good stuff right here. A little bit more. But you get so much. Oh, wait. You're also in Atlanta. I assume these are boneless chickens because Atlanta has to do something about the chicken bones on the sidewalk. Nope, it was the buffalo chicken and chips. We got a prime. $4.50. That's horrifying. But so is this bird burger. At least this one's not bird. How do you burn the fucking bun? What the fuck? That is like the lowest number I've seen in a while. All you can do is the Gordon Ramsay voice. Oh, Jesus, this is horrifying. Thailand, come on. Thailand, what are you doing? I mean, this pizza sucks. Where's the toppings? Where's the pepperonis? At least it's not insects. That was disturbingly high. Cauliflower wings versus steak pie and mushy peas. The cauliflower doesn't have wings. I mean, neither do buffaloes, but we can have buffalo wings. That's more reasonable than cauliflower. Pizza sucks, but only Philly and we eat the right. I don't know. A lot of YouTubers have eaten insects. I mean, Peppa, Hachima. Who else? Who else ate the bugs? Yeah, mostly Philly, and she's done it repeatedly with like scorpions and shit. I'm gonna guess the steak pie and the mushy peas. Because cauliflower has no business being like this. What the fuck? There was a steak pie. It was a steak pie, chat. And they turned down the steak pie? Oh, but the WEF is one. Yeah, there's a lot of, pod residents voting in that one. Cat girl eats a tub of mealworms over other punishment. Horrible. At least feed them to a lizard. Come on. Alright. Let's see some customer states videos.
So this guy comes in for a complaint for a clutch, and no, the crankshaft broke right in the middle of the fourth crank.
This 1996 4Runner came in with what looks to be a sketchy homemade lift kit. The fact that they didn't cut the zip tie ends off somehow makes it 10 times worse for me.
Look at them zip ties. How can a North FC fan not choose steak pie? I know, right? Like a classic British meal.
This customer apparently hit an excavator bucket doing around 65 miles per hour. Honestly, it could be worse.
So let's play the game of what it is that's stuck in the tire.
Dragon dildo. Oh, just a screwdriver.
It's a screwdriver.
This engine is in a lease vehicle, so the customer didn't care about doing the maintenance, and now they're paying the price.
Oh no. Oh no, they're gonna find dinosaur bones in that tar.
That's not good.
That shouldn't be there. That definitely shouldn't be there.
Push this puppy
That's engine
in.
crumbs.
What a shot!
Excuse me, doctor.
Shot
My middle
up
pipe
in there.
hurts.
Miss the wheel, miss everything, miss the subframe. Straighten the whole pan. What a shot!
This is why you need a skip
Customer
plate, chat.
stated they were driving along when they heard a loud thunk.
That's okay, you don't need that drive shaft
Customer
anyway.
bought the Subaru in for a pre-purchase inspection and was told to not buy it because the engine was already ticking.
Customer states, no sound
Asshole.
from the speaker at all, but the radio is on.
How could the customer not find the volume knob? What the fuck?
Customer said this water pump wasn't making any noise.
That's not how you pump water. It's supposed to go around, not in and out.
My car ain't my wedding bands. You think you can get them?
Yep.
Now this is a new one after the customer said the engine throttle can be controlled with the fan speed knob, and they were right.
What kind of cursed electronics are happening here?
This customer was sick of seeing their dash lights on, so they did the classic cover it with tape and ignore it trick.
Check engine
Only
light
there's a
on.
fucking screen. Did they
check
cover it
engine
with
light.
tape?
Check engine light on. No check engine light.
Alright, this oil hasn't been changed in God knows how long. I gotta know before this man pulls it out. Oh my god.
Oh no.
Oh my god!
That engine's in a
No!
full of tar and
It was
dinosaur bones.
like charred ash.
Oh
Oh
no.
my god! Oh god, the little cap of the filter material just ripped off. Yeah, as hard as a brick.
Oh no.
Oh my god, different. Oh my god.
This customer came in for an oil change
That
and
thing
didn't
is
want these
fucked.
tires replaced, saying she didn't have any money for them before pulling out over $1,000 from her wallet to pay for the oil change.
That's racing flicks
This
right
customer
there.
stated, I just need to know if it will get me to Queens, New York, while this shop was in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania.
Maybe. Maybe not. That's steel wire showing.
Customer states, been involved in an accident with a curb.
It might get you to New York, but you're gonna be stuck there.
That's done. And no wonder why it's making a grinding noise when I brought it into the shop.
God damn.
Diagnosed it as needing a new thermostat housing. Customer declines, then showed up a week later after someone filled the hole with silicone seal. Customer states they were driving down the road when they heard a loud bang. The service manager started it like this in the shop too, before quickly shutting it off after hearing the noise it was making.
Oh yeah.
Not supposed to have a hole there.
Little piston rod in there up there sideways. Looks great.
It's not every day that I see a differential fail like this.
That shouldn't look like that.
She's seen better days.
Customer states, I hit something on the road, please check and advise. This is like some Final Destination type issue.
Right into the gas tank.
Oh no.
Awesome. Entry hole.
Another
Exit hole.
Got a little wheel bearing noise. Think you can just tighten them up for me a little?
bearing bended.
Customer states their tyre has a leak, and man were they right. Probably from the usual suspects like hitting a big pothole or curb.
That's one hell of a leak.
This mechanic was trying to find a drivetrain vibration that led them to checking the diff, and when they opened it, they found a 1/4 inch thick pile of metal infused diff oil sitting at the bottom.
Oh no. Oh no. That should definitely not be attracted to a magnet.
Free brake check. Customer states no brakes. I off. Brake just looks a bit knackered. Pads don't look great. Oh.
I would say they're right, no brakes.
It depends on the county.
Steak and tinkle. $18 quarts.
This customer was told by a different shop that they needed a new turbo. I bet they're glad they went for a second opinion.
On today's episode, customer states there's an oil leak and a rattle coming from the engine. Well, he's found himself in a real pickle.
Customer states their car seems to run hot. The glowing red turbo tends to agree.
Oh shit. That is all bad.
When your internal combustion engine becomes an external combustion one, I knew these Deutz engines are stupidly reliable, but not to this level. Apparently, it was the head gasket, and they knew it was on its way out for a while.
And they didn't bother to fix it?
Yeah, so there was a door here yesterday. Dang, they even unbolted it and unplugged it.
Incredibly
like
lean combustion.
Damn, y'all. Somebody.
That's like 10 whole cups of lean worth.
Somebody really stole the damn door.
There's got to be nothing left of this wheel bearing.
Where we're going, we don't need wheel bearings.
Spoiled guys that work down south with no rust and rot. Must be nice, you know? You gotta work on this up here in western New York. You know, do a fuel pump. You know, oh, filler neck's rotted in half. Your gas tank straps are like frickin' paper. You know, then oh look, oh, that's gotta hold the gas tank up. Yeah, that's gonna work good.
Oh shit.
This customer only wanted an alignment, denying any other work to be completed.
I don't think it's gonna align.
Good God.
Customer hit something and put a hole in their sump and proceeded to drive it 10 minutes to the workshop.
Ooh, that's probably cooked.
Oh my God.
Someone forgot to torque the rod caps correctly, and it ended as bad as you'd expect.
Yeah, what are you guys doing out here? You're supposed to be inside.
Mechanic went to look at this truck for his buddy and was told it had just been rebuilt 500 miles ago. Either that's a lie or they incorrectly
Be
rebuilt
built
it.
wrong. That's a Cummins, expensive?
TDI has a good old knock going on here. Take a look at this pickup. Oh, buddy. Oh no, my TDI exploded.
Customer states my Ford Focus has a bit of knock in the suspension.
Yep, that'll do it.
Customer
I don't think supposed to do that.
States they had the alignment done somewhere else, and it just ain't running. It ain't running right still. I got it in the air. Well, first of all, pulling the car in, the steering wheel, upon tapping the brakes, the steering wheel shifts pretty hard for no reason. Come in here, cone is missing from the ball joint that goes into the spindle.
That don't look right.
Same thing on this side. Cone is missing. Then I look up at the strut. I'm like, okay, it's got a
I
new
get to be
strut.
big TV content tonight.
Why it's got a wheel lock
Look in my ears.
on the bolt, the camera bolt for the strut?
Customer states her ex-boyfriend tore her car apart and man did he destroy it. The mechanic was only given 2.5 hours to fix it, so they refused, and it was later written off by insurance. The
2.5
crazy
hours? Oh,
ex-boyfriend
hell
even
no.
destroyed a bunch in the engine bay, which would be a nightmare to fix.
2.5 days. 2.5 weeks.
Customer state.
I have 16 years.
Bitch, don't work.
Fairly accurate.
Customer is right.
Customer states my radio switches off whenever I adjust my seat.
Electrical gremlins.
This Mopar came in for an apparent bad head gasket, but ended up needing a few more things. Customer states, I changed the fuel pressure regulator and now it's shooting flames.
Fuel pressure. Yes.
On this episode of My Guy Couldn't Figure It Out, my guy says there's an air leak. Couldn't find where the air leak was coming from. Where could the air leak be coming from?
This vehicle rolled in to have some tires and TPMS sensors replaced, but had a more interesting issue going on.
Yeah, dude.
Somebody blew it.
Oh, it's stuck. What a nice color.
Customer of the Chevy comes in, wants a new wheel.
Yeah. Also, come off. Assuming it's regular wall paint.
Air.
This takes some effort.
Like, how the hell is that holding air?
C43 AMG.
World's
V8
strongest tire
with
bead.
Turbo, 4matic, nice and fancy. Customer states. She's got a
Well,
hole
there's
in
your
her tire.
problem.
The bubble's got a bubble. Apparently she didn't hit anything. The other side's the same.
2018 GMC
Gee, huh?
Terrain came in for
Yeah,
a
we knew
simple
that from
blown
the
head
looks of
gasket
that
job,
wheel.
which became an engine replacement after finding a crack in cylinder wall number 1. The customer ended up approving of a used engine replacement.
Aww.
This Ford Focus came in for a valve cover job.
Remove the valve cover, and this is all that's up in here. Now, this did drive in here.
A valve cover
but
ain't
yeah,
gonna
this
save
is what
that.
we're dealing with.
Customer states their window switch wasn't working.
That's the fire hydrant.
Well, that would certainly do it.
All right.
Shock the window switch.
Finish this in for a flight repair. Firstly, when I pulled it in, feels like it was making a loud clunky noise.
Hold on,
but-
why is it? Why is there that fucking bar right over the air box? How are you supposed to change the filter in that?
Yeah, the struts looks pretty much okay despite being
Oh, look at that. There's a bar right over the air filter. Who did that?
making that noise. Just left a little mark in here. Came here on the spare tire, of course.
Make the blocks out of aluminum, they say. Nothing can go wrong, they say. Oh, that is fact.
Probably a new
So
wheel.
is that wheel.
Which ain't gonna be cheap because it's a luxury car.
Not
Some
exactly
people
what
just
you want
need
to find in
steel
your
wheels
transmission
and be
filter.
beaten back into
Customer
shape.
agreed to have the transmission further looked at instead of risking it.
There's your transmission. Ooh, transmission paste.
Wheel in particular? Yeah. We got a two-piece.
When your buddy says he knows a thing about alternators and creates a fire hazard that stopped working almost straight away.
Need some help. This is god awful.
I think the thing he knew about alternators
Customer
was
states there's a
it
shaker highway
alternates.
speeds.
And that's about it.
Whoopsies!
Mitsubishi Galant customer states son went off-roading and did a little damage. That's not supposed to look like that.
It's not good.
And that's definitely not supposed to look like that either. Well, new subframe, here it comes.
There's a current recall on these Mazda steering racks for the exact reason you're about to see.
Oh, Jesus.
Wee.
That's, I think that's supposed to... Obviously this guy turns right a lot.
At least they have red lights on the instrument cluster. Oh no.
Should not be able to do that.
That's not gonna
Customer
line.
states, is my transmission cooked?
Yes. Yes, it is.
Right front flat repair.
Customer states, my girlfriend hit a pothole and something came off and sent through this video. Hopefully it's just the shock and not the mount needing to be welded back on.
I don't see how it would come off if didn't break the...
This customer got extremely lucky. Just wait till you see where the
Oh.
trajectory of this ended up.
Almost got shot in the foot. These people are shooting their cars, chat. Oh no.
There's most of the broken pieces in there. Oh, connecting rod.
Hello, Rod.
And there's the retainer for a wrist pin.
Ah, it's all mashed
This
in there.
mechanic dropped this vehicle's oil pan because it had no oil pressure, and look what he found.
Timing chain?
The oil pump chain.
Oil pump chain.
And all the bearing material.
Yeah, it'd be even worse if it was a timing chain.
Customer states,
Aw, it's
my
excited.
steering wheel isn't aligned, and the ride has been very bumpy, and this is what their tire looked like.
That was a wonderful tire. How do you even do that?
Got an old scissors mobile in here, right? Hey, just put some.
So far, no spray foam?
I got them off Amazon.
I'm sure we'll encounter it.
That's not going nowhere. You think one of those TikTok spark plug non-foulers will fix this? Sway bar.
Yeah, sure, just leave the oxygen sensor dangling. If it's the second one, we don't really need it
This
anyway.
2022 Honda Pilot with only 87,000 miles came in after the customer stated they can hear a knocking from the engine.
I shouldn't be like that.
We're getting a short block for this one.
Customer asked if they could keep running their winter tires through summer instead of installing their new ones. The answer is no.
You're going to need a bigger piece of tape for your oil level. Either that or just do your oil changes when you're supposed to.
Hey Cody, so how's your trip to PA going? Oh, just peachy. just peachy.
Get this wet belt
Not to
on
worry.
this one.
At least
This
we're
is
still
one of the
running
worst ones
half a
I've
rotor.
done. That is really, really thick. And there's a massive chunk of it on the floor where it's fell out.
This engine made quite the noise after dropping a valve at 5,000 RPM. Customer states they only want an oil change and don't upsell them.
Wow.
This oil cap
Nice frame.
unfortunately broke apart
Hope
and
nobody
fell
was
into
under
the
there.
engine. Thankfully it should be fine and likely stuck in the oil filter or down in the oil pan.
Oh no.
Just an oil change, please. And here's the fun part. Yeah. And then I think we hit the peak in here.
Wonderful alignment going on back there.
Not safe to drive.
Customer states they could hear a squeaking underneath their truck.
Customer is right.
Customer states left fog light doesn't work.
That's adorable. They mounted it to a plastic
Customer
thing.
states overheating after someone put a radiator in it. Clearly it's a new radiator. Empty, no coolant in it. Well, I'll start looking at the hoses and
Oh.
I think that's where your coolant went.
Yeah,
Flying
hose
right up
shouldn't
that hose.
have a hole there. It kind of defeats the purpose of a hose.
Customer states the suspension is making a funny noise and smells. Also the low tire light is on. What they were smelling was the spring rubbing on the inside of the tire.
No. The spring is sprung. That shouldn't be like that.
Customer states check for oil leaks.
Yep.
I think it's leaking from everywhere. If I do say so myself.
At least it won't rust.
Golly. I even hate that.
Customer states all passenger windows stopped working suddenly.
Oh well, what if it's the window lock? Oh my god, Chad. How do people not notice? How do they not know? What the button they've just pushed does.
I've never seen one of these like actually fully broken like that. That's crazy.
Customer states, what do you mean I need new tires? It's still got plenty of tread left.
Oh, that's a little prenty. Dry rot got him. It shouldn't be like that.
The mechanic found these guys when going to replace a two-way coolant valve on a Grand Cherokee and saw some movement from the corner of their eye.
Baby
Got a
squirrels.
flat pair here. Found the hole, and I mean, looks fixable to me. If
Oh.
yeah, that looks fixable. Just a small pinhole. Patchable, definitely.
Customer states the driver's
Seen
side
folk go
rear
for
has
years
been
without
making a noise when
changing
driving.
the oil. No amount of stupidity's surprising. Uh-oh.
Probably
That's
the
gonna be a
most
problem.
insane brake caliper I've ever seen, with what looks to be at least 20 different paint colors all stacked on top of each other.
Good lord.
Customer states, I don't think my rear brakes are working. Yeah, they look
I
fine.
think the
to me.
customer's right.
I don't know why you wouldn't think that they're not working.
Come here, Mark. Another wonderful customer from the basin.
Sweet carrier bearing,
That's the
bro.
Solution to fix his carrier bearing. 2 pieces of wood and duct tape.
Customer states my engine's been rattling on startup for a while now.
Yeah,
They
that's
were
the
also
organic
adamant they had
carrier
done frequent
bearing.
maintenance,
Can't do
but
that
this
with
is
metal.
different.
It rattles on startup. Oh God.
Of the dinosaur bones rattling around in the tar.
What do you man? What do you think? What you guys think? I say just change the oil. Just change the oil.
Customer states their buddy can do it cheaper and then showed up with the exhaust looking like this.
We might have to get his number on this one.
Customer states
Like
there's
exhaust
a loud
broke.
banging noise coming from the front.
Yep. 14 Honda CRV. Wondering why the timing chains are slapping. Well, the tensioner disintegrated.
Aww.
Customer came in and thinks he needs shocks.
I think the customer may be right.
Definitely needs shocks. But that might be the least of his worries.
Ooh. It's a little crunchy.
Customer states my car turns into a goddamn water slide with minimal rain. It doesn't have a sunroof, so it's probably a blocked cow drain or windshield seal. Customer
That's gonna
states
get
my car
moldy.
just started making this clicking noise and won't accelerate.
Sup guys, got this 2019 Mazda mild hybrid in today. Customer complaint on this one was a sort of loud noise accompanied by a consistent tap. If we look under here, there's a loud noise and consistent tap, so just a quick follow up on that. The pulleys were fine, as you can see by the state of the belt there. The rubber is severely cracked. It was just
Belt
the
is
belt
not
itself
fine.
that failed.
Customer states my Corvette's a squirting everywhere. Customer is right.
Not exactly the code you expect
That's
to
a big
see,
swerve.
considering it's a V6. Don't cheap out on your scan tools, folks.
Replacing a cabin air filter. I've never seen this before. This is crazy. what the is happening?
What the fuck?
If your cabin air filter looks like this, get it replaced immediately, because it's not doing anything. How does that even happen?
This customer came in for a check engine light
Someone
and
had to
said
have
they
cut
had
that.
just had the car at a different repair shop who couldn't figure it out, but they did fix her coolant leak.
Okay. Quick steel, piece of cardboard, couple clamps.
Cardboard.
Clamps still on the hose. Yeah, they fixed you right up. That's gonna last forever. Never. gonna
Cardboard.
leak.
I'm hiding it, but yeah, the timing chain is a little bit slack. But that's not what the problem is. This sludge and
Oh no.
is the problem. That whole corner there, that is one big build-up of sediment. People are going to say no, it's
What
not.
a mess.
But I say, oh yes, it is. Look at it. Oh, it goes all the way. Oh, it goes all the way down. And the rocker cover, of course, just creme de la creme. Makes you want to scoop a bit up and put it on a bit of fresh tiger bread.
This customer installed their own alternator
that's
and
gonna
missed
be
a bolt, causing it to move around.
Unfixable.
Now they need some new AC lines, a flush, and possibly a new compressor. Simple mistake ended up costing them massively.
Well, shit.
Customer states the rear wiper is wiping the tailgate and not the glass.
Alright, bro, go ahead and hit it.
Yes, it is. Good job, little guy.
Yay! Did it. How many miles are on this thing again? Ugh. Oosh. Oh, no.
434. Wow.
Changing mags!
Customer states, son had mufflers cut out of car and would like them put back in. The muffler goes all the way over here. Plus the hangers are cut.
What the fuck? Idiot.
Both sides. And that's what we got. I don't think that's going down.
This is me when I see you in the sundress.
This customer had literally just been at a shop because of a squeak coming from the front left of their car. The shop had a look and took it for a test drive and said it was the control arm, but is totally okay, only for this to happen the next day.
Doesn't
The shop
seem okay
actually
to me.
admitted partial fault and said they would only charge parts to fix it. Customers somehow drove their vehicle in with this destroyed hub. It also wrecked the caliper, rotor, CV axle and the sway bar link as well.
All those sway bar links will go bad if you look at them
You do it
funny.
up and down? Oh, that's good.
They just started doing that today.
It just started making noise.
This mechanic's buddy brought this car into his shop to get some new tyres, but they ended up finding quite a few other things it needs. It's a 2012 BMW X5 on its third engine, about to be fourth, as the head gaskets are pouring oil, and it likes to randomly shut off while going down the highway. But hey,
Good Lord.
at least it's going to have some new tyres.
What a mess.
I don't know about you guys, but I really don't like these wet belts, as I've seen many starting to break down like this one, well before they are due to be replaced.
Oh, is that belt
Thanks
chunks
for
in
watching
there?
our best of 2025 so far video. If you enjoyed, make sure to like and subscribe. If you have your own video, you can send it to us on our forms link or on Instagram.
How do you go through 3 engines? I don't know. By not taking care of it. Not taking care of it, I guess. Let's see.
Welcome to another Rolled in Reacts episode. The owner of this car said that where they live, there's not much asphalt on the road. And the owner of this car had done a nice little tire repair fix by himself, but had to come in because it didn't help much.
Yeah?
Customer
I imagine
states,
not.
my wife took the car for the week and now it doesn't want to start. Please advise.
What did she do?
And the last time this car was in for an oil change was 30,000 miles ago.
Oh no.
And this car came in because it was clunking a lot after the customer had it in for some suspension work at another shop. This customer didn't want to replace their brake rotors, but had to come in on a tow truck a few weeks later.
That is one
This
fucked up
customer had done
rotor.
his own yearly service, but had to come in because he now has a burnt paper smell when driving.
Oops.
This
Lucky
car
that
came in
didn't
for a pre-purchase
catch on fire
inspection, and
completely.
thank God for that.
Nice and rusty. Nice and rusted through.
Customer states, my tires have a pimple problem. Please advise.
Ooh, those are hosed.
This Chevy truck came in because one of the power mirrors had stopped working, after the customer had done some beautiful work on it, all by himself.
Yeah, just tape it.
Customer states,
That shouldn't
had
be
car
like
in
that.
for some work at a different shop, but brake pedal now goes to the floor. Can you check it out? And this is what
Hello?
happens when you only
And
change your
Dogo?
oil every 55,000 miles.
Ugh.
The owner of this car had accidentally activated their electric parking brake while driving on the highway, and this is what that ended up looking like.
No. Oh no. Goodbye, caliper.
Ah, a hookah engine. This truck didn't have any rear brakes after the owner had it in for some brake work at a different shop, and they apparently just skipped reinstalling the calipers.
Ah, you don't need calipers.
This customer rolled in complaining about a misfire and that his car is barely running during idle.
Oh, the spring's broken.
Customer states, I can't tell how fast I'm driving. Please advise. And this customer had installed his own horn.
Oil changes is so cheap, you should be
like
doing
this,
them more often than needed to be safe. So true.
It's probably best to get a new one. This car owner came in wondering why his brakes were squeaking. The brake pads were apparently almost like new.
6 months or
And
5,000
this car had
miles.
some work done at another shop, but had to come in after the wheel had flown off as the customer had been pulling into his driveway.
I think you did it wrong.
And this car came in for a filter change. When you're just that determined to get every last mile out of your old tires.
Cool racing slicks,
And
bro.
this customer came in saying, my grandma borrowed my car for a while, but now I can barely get it into gear anymore. Please advise.
Grandma, no. No.
And this car came in looking like this after the owner had heard a loud pop when driving home from their vacation home.
What the fuck?
Customer states, I have a vibration when driving on the highway.
I bet you do.
And this customer came in complaining about their car sounding like a tractor. And the owner of this car had installed some new rims by
Meth
themselves,
people
but had
got
to
it.
come in because of a metallic scraping sound.
Nice offset, bro.
If it works, it works. And this customer had their friend help them install some new tires on their wheels, but apparently had gotten the rotation direction wrong. And this turbo has definitely seen some better days. Customer states, I think I have a homeless person living underneath my car because they keep knocking whenever the car is moving, but not otherwise. And this car came in because the owner complained about a clunking sound.
It looks like a clunking sound maker. You don't care that it says 10,000 miles? You do it well before that? Cost benefit is so in favor of changing the oil more than needed. It doesn't make sense to push it. Yeah, but then how would the nice salesman push the publicity commercial that has the
This
lowest
customer had
maintenance
installed a light
costs?
bar by themselves, but had to come in because they now have a battery issue. Customer states, I have a really bad noise when braking, but my brakes aren't even that old.
If you've saved like $30 worth of oil and a $5 filter.
This customer came in with their Nissan because of a leaking transmission. Apparently, the customer had hit some concrete debris on the freeway a few weeks prior and their friend had fixed it for them for cheap, but the transmission had kept leaking.
Oops.
And this is exactly why you have to get new tires after a while, even if the tires look good at first glance.
Dry rot.
Customer states, brake issues, please advise.
Oil's cheap. 3 to 5,000 is a good service spec. Yeah, oil is pretty cheap. It
This
hasn't really
customer
gone up
came
at
in
all.
complaining about poor acceleration.
I bet it is. Oof.
This 2022 Toyota Tacoma came in after the owner had just picked it up from the dealership, but on his way home he heard a loud metallic sound and then the car just stopped. Turns out that the timing chain had snapped, but luckily for the customer his insurance covered a new engine.
2022,
Customer
Toyota
states,
better
got
cover
a
a new
flat tire
engine.
after hitting a Bigfoot.
You run 3,000 in the summer, gets hot and dust conditions. That makes sense.
Uh-huh, an undercover automatic. And if you ever want to change an oil pan gasket on a GMC Envoy 5.3 liter V8 with all-wheel drive, you have to first pull out the shaft from the front differential that runs straight through the oil pan before you can even begin. Easy peasy. And
That's
the owner
weird.
of this car had challenged their friend to a tug war, and this is apparently the result.
Oh.
This 2020 Kia Soul came in because the
Stamp
customer
your
said it had
filters.
noise
Yeah,
during hard
fluff dust.
acceleration. Turns out that it was a CVT issue.
How do you
And
guys
this
feel
vehicle
about
came in
those
with a
oil
bit of a leak.
reusable air filters? The clean out and re-oil instead of replacing a new paper
And
filter.
this customer came in for an oil change and asked the mechanic if they served latte in the waiting room. The mechanic replied, "No, but your car does."
Not a fan?
Customer states, "Was driving a bit on a dirt road, but ever since my car clunks a whole lot more than normal."
Paper ones are better in cars? That shouldn't be like that.
And if you don't change your brake pads frequently enough, they eventually just become one with the rotor. And this van came in after the customer had just gotten their wheel bearings replaced at another shop.
Replaced with what?
And this BMW E30 came in for some new front shocks. Well, that's pretty much brand new.
Damn.
Living in America. And this customer came in with their Hitachi excavator because they had a weird turbo noise.
I think
Customer
that's why I was
states,
making a weird
growling
noise.
when driving at all speeds. Please advise. And apparently, this truck had more than just one owner.
Oh. Well, who's in there?
This Chevy Silverado 3500 came in because the owner said it had started to sound a lot louder than normal during acceleration. Customer states, car runs rough and doesn't accelerate as it used to. Please advise.
Oil type and motorcycles, and they're hard to get right? Probably pretty easy to oil
And
them
this
wrong,
customer
or too
apparently had
much, or
tried
not
changing
enough.
their own headlight fluid.
Surprised an
This car had
excavator has a
apparently been in
turbo?
for some suspension work at another shop, but had to come in because the customer complained about a clunking sound that has just gotten worse ever since.
Oof. Nice.
And this 2021
hydrogen
Jeep
gas
Cherokee
you got
came in
there.
because it needed some body and paint work after the owner had tried pocket parking it in a parking garage. This vehicle came in because it had
Fuck is
really
pocket
poor
parking
acceleration
it?
after the owner had done a bit of drag racing with it.
Crashing to a pole?
The owner of this Mercedes came in saying, "I don't know how, but every time I engage the parking brake, there's a duck choir that appears out of nowhere." And the owner of this 2020 Jeep
Better the duck
Cherokee came
choir.
in saying, "Was driving through a shallow river, but ever since, I keep having this strange noise." What it's supposed to look like. What it actually looks like.
Enough worse than too much. Also, the gasket sealing is made
Customer
up of
states,
grease.
"My car gets way too excited whenever I fire it up. Please advise." This Ford Transit apparently had its valve cover break open, which caused a pretty big oil leak.
Damn.
And this customer came in saying that their car had started running rough lately. I wonder why. And this truck rolled in because it had started to run pretty roughly after the customer had done some timing work on it themselves. And this customer came in saying,
feel
"My
like they
truck
timed
doesn't
it
want to
wrong."
stop popping popcorn. Can you check it out?"
They've created a bomb with that one.
Customer states, "My car speaks to me every time I'm about to fill up the tank." Surprise, surprise! This customer came
Aw,
in complaining
coin cell
about not being
battery.
able to put their car in gear anymore, and this is what the mechanic found once he inspected the gear actuator.
Little crooked, you
looks
know?
great. This car came in because of a little bit of a clunking noise.
Cable binted, fairing binted.
This car came in looking like this after the owner said that they hit something small on the highway. Customer states, topped off some oil the other day, but now I've got a problem.
That's one hell of a problem. Poopy.
Nice. Customer states, every time I hit the brakes, I get this weird whining sound. If you have any idea what might be causing this, drop it in the comments below.
Fucked up brake pump?
Customer states, I get this terrible clunk whenever I pull out of the driveway. And this 2006 BMW 740i came in because the customer complained about a burnt oil smell. After removing the valve covers, the mechanic found a couple of gaskets to be leaking and also that the last oil change was over 68,000 miles ago.
Ah, damn.
After a little cleaning and touching up, the mechanic said that the engine runs a lot better now.
Holy shit, it lived?
And this is what car garage wind chimes look like. Customer states, my AC doesn't blow as great as it used to.
An entire rat in the cabin air filter, perhaps?
Customer states, wobbling steering wheel when pulling out of the driveway. This customer had apparently left the mechanic a little snack as a way of saying, thank you for working on my extremely filthy car.
Oh, right, there's a
The owner of this car
cheeseburger.
came in for some electrical work when the mechanic discovered it had a pretty interesting gear level knob.
How do they...
The owner of this truck came in complaining about a wobbling steering wheel.
God damn. What engine was it?
And this
I don't
customer
remember.
said, I don't know what
BMW
happened. I was
7
just driving
something.
downhill for a while and didn't want to go over the speed limit.
Well, you're over the brake limit.
The owner of this Toyota came in saying that it had started to make strange sounds after he had tried maxing it out on the highway the night before. And the owner of this car had apparently hit a curb doing 50 miles an hour.
Him.
This
See,
camshaft
these
came out
alloy
of
wheels are a
F450 where the
scam.
owner had towed something a bit too heavy. The owner of this Nissan Sentra came in
That's
saying
not
that they
supposed
hit
to
a large piece of
go
wood on
around.
the highway, then got their own private light show in the dash before the car just shut itself off.
Bet it did.
Uh-oh. Sparky, Sparky. Customer states, what are you talking about?
Wobbling
I
wheels
don't
at
need to replace
GMT
no
400?
bearings.
Long problem?
The owner of this truck was driving on the highway when he suddenly heard a loud pop and had to pull over. This is what the mechanics found.
No tire. Yeah, and no more wheel.
Customer states, my friend helped me swap wheels, but now I have a clunking noise.
Why? I bet you
And
do.
this Nissan Pathfinder came in with a pretty beat up lower control arm.
Let's get a speed hole now.
This customer came in asking if their truck is supposed to sound like this.
No. That's a pretty even hole.
And this car came in
It
because
ain't
the
supposed to
owner
be
had a
there.
rattling noise when accelerating. And sometimes you just gotta give it a good slap until it starts working.
I happened with my taillights one time.
This car came in with a bit of a leak.
I was using the tailgate as a workbench or something. And I had to
This
hammer a
customer
board.
came in saying that they always have a little puddle of oil on
And-
the driveway and wanted it looked at.
Apparently I hammered too much and one of the lights popped off.
And this car needs some new
I had to
bearings.
shake it out and put it back
ASAP.
in.
This customer came in saying that they've been getting this weird sound for a while and wanted it checked out. Turns out that the customer's friends had pranked him while he was away on holiday. Customer
They'll be
states, my
taken.
car is a bit louder than normal. Please advise. Sounds good.
No. They're a little slow.
Customer came in saying that his car feels bumpier than normal after he had done some suspension work on it all by himself. This Chrysler Pacifica came in because of a bad clunking noise during hard acceleration. Turned out to be a pretty broken engine mount, and this customer had
That is
driven
a
through
really
a bit
fucked
of
up
water.
engine mount. Oh no. That's hosed.
Customer came in saying that they couldn't get the car out of gear, but luckily for them it wasn't any more complicated of a fix than this.
Yeah, stick it back on there.
And this truck had gotten itself a couple of new owners while the customer was away on holiday.
Birds.
And this truck came in because it had a strange noise
Filthy
coming from the differential
birds.
after another shop had done some work on it.
Hey, Dutch Ranch.
It looks a bit like ice cream. Nah, it's got a few more miles on it, no problem.
Wow, the belts are coming out.
And this mechanic had some extra help when working on this engine.
Giant spider. I think it's
The
fucked
owner
if
of
the
this
engine
truck
is so
said that they've
fucked up
started
as a
getting a
spider
strange
living
sound
in
from
it.
the back after doing some off-roading.
Oh no. Oh no.
Customer states, hit a hole in the road and wheel feels different ever since.
I bet it does.
This car was in for a yearly
How
safety
was it
inspection,
holding air?
and this is what the technician found.
Yeah, you don't need all your lug nuts or all your studs.
This customer came in saying, my son borrowed the car for a few days, but now it sounds like one of them old boat engines. And this car came in sounding like this. Customer states, car has starting issues. Please advise.
That's a seal. Or a sea lion, maybe.
This is
Can't
how
tell
you
the
know
difference.
it's just the right time to replace your brake rotors. And this customer came in saying, steering has started to feel really loose lately. Can you please make sure it's not something serious?
Well, good news. It isn't.
And the owner of this car came in saying, my car sounds like a chocolate wheel, but I ain't winning nothing.
A chocolate wheel? What the fuck is a chocolate wheel?
And this
I
customer
don't
had
need
fixed
to
their
have its
transmission
teeth.
with a friend, but forgot to top off their transmission oil afterwards.
Well, no more transmission.
And this car had done a bit of swimming. This car came in on a tow truck because the engine had locked up.
Lord,
Apparently, a
Wonder
cylinder
why.
liner had cracked, which had caused coolant to mix with oil, leading to this gooey situation.
the coolant in there. Lord.
And this is what happens when you accidentally shift into second gear going 120 miles an hour.
Oh no. You know why some people want some super thick
And the
steering
owner of
wheel?
this car
I
said
know,
that
right?
their
It should
car
be
sounds
nice
like
and
an
dumb.
angle grinder when starting up. And this is how you start your wipers from outside the cab. And this is exactly why mechanics and car engineers always love each other.
How cars would change the differential fluid. Bratty engineers.
This customer came in saying that they can turn on their car, but they can't shut it off. Turned out to be a faulty CAN bus system. The owner of this vehicle came in saying that they keep smelling something burning and wanted it checked out.
Oh, it's full of leaves.
This customer came
Now
in with a
maybe a
bit of a
pine
leaking
cone, too.
tire. Customer states, I think I hit a stick on the road. Please advise.
I think the customer's right.
This mechanic was lifting this car up to do an oil change when he discovered this.
Oh no.
This customer came in saying,
Time for a new
heard a
car.
little thump when driving to work. Then the oil light came on and I had to pull over.
Can't fix that on unibody.
And this has got to be one of the coolest swaps I've ever seen. A G30 motorhome with a badass Chevy small block.
Where's the cover? You gotta listen to the damn thing while you're
Now,
driving?
that's a proper sleeper. Even though this looks like a gimmick, it's actually a level to help beam the headlights.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
And here's the difference between a new blower motor and a used one. This one runs smooth and pretty much doesn't make any sounds. But this used one,
Crunchy.
holy moly. And this car rolled in because it just wouldn't turn off. The mechanics tried everything from disconnecting the battery to even pulling the map sensor, but nothing worked.
That is so weird.
Customer states, car seat makes theme song noises. And this car had been outside in the rain for a bit too long.
Why is there rain in the oil?
Customer states, need to replace horn fluid because my truck honks when it shouldn't.
Horn
This
fluid.
customer had fixed their exhaust in a very creative way using some tinfoil and hot glue.
Looks like a burrito. Hot glue. Genius. Absolute genius. That totally won't
Customer
melt
came
when the
in saying
exhaust
that they
heats
don't
up.
have any heating in their car anymore. The mechanic went, okay, we'll fix it. And this
Heater
customer
core.
came in because they heard a pop while driving on the highway.
Had a tunnel all the way to the back
The
to
owner
get
of
the
this
heater core.
1999 Land Rover Discovery was doing some engine work when they accidentally dropped a bolt into the engine without noticing.
Oh no.
Apparently, he put the engine back together, tried cranking it a few times before he heard a loud metallic crack and had to come into the shop on a tow truck.
Yeah.
Customer states,
Bolt
son
shouldn't be
borrowed the
there.
car for the weekend and now it won't move. Please advise. Oh. Oh. And this car came in with quite the fuel leak.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Customer states, I hit like a stop sign or something on my way home from work and now the check engine light is on. Please advise.
Holy shit, that's a whole fucking manhole. Our baby manhole.
A curb champion. Customer states, wife was driving home from work when she heard a loud pop and then the engine just stopped.
Bet it did.
And this customer came in saying that their air vent thinks it's a turbine.
Philly.
This customer came in for a pre-purchase inspection of this car and this is what the mechanic found.
You'd imagine the RV would have came with a big block stock, but if you non-smog, tune small block, get more of it than the
This
stock
customer
smog
came in really
big
worried
block.
thinking that they might need an engine replacement
Yeah.
after they've had this sound for a couple of days.
EPA hate. EPA out.
Luckily for the customer, after a new pulley was installed, the sound disappeared. And this customer had done their very first oil change, all by themselves, but had to come in because the oil light was on.
Oh no.
This customer came in saying that his car has started to sound like a toy machine gun.
A spider web.
And this early 2000s
Holy
Nissan
shit, is that the
Frontier
first
came in
person
after
who
it
didn't
wouldn't start.
crank the oil
Apparently,
filter
the owner
on
didn't
with-
know that you're supposed to change the timing belt ever so often. Thankfully, he had some good insurance to cover the costs.
Uh-oh.
This Dodge Durango came in for an inspection after the owner had just purchased it the night before. Apparently, he had forgotten to bring a flashlight and ended up paying over $10,000 for it. Customer states, can you tell my Tesla to stop farting all the time?
Oh. I must fart.
Customer states, need tire repair after hitting something on the road.
Oh dear.
And this customer had fixed an oil leak in a pretty creative way. And tell me one thing silver tape can't fix. And this mechanic was told that the machine had oil in it, but to check the side glass first.
Oh no.
This
Oh,
Chevy
no.
pickup had some framework done at another shop. Apparently, the shop had only installed one new crossmember, but left the other one as it was and just installed a new shock right onto it. Also, they
Bet
seem
that
to
worked
not
real
even
well.
have bothered taking off the bed when installing the new crossmember because they just welded the sides and not the top. Very nice. And this truck didn't want to start after the customer had done some wiring work on it together with their brother, who's apparently a very fine electrician, according to the customer.
Oh no.
This Chevy Ecotec engine came in leaking from pretty much every possible place it could leak from.
Don't ever do that if you're gonna spend
And
that
the
kind of
owner
money
of
on a
this
car
Subaru
doing an
came in asking
inspection.
if it's normal
I
for
know,
the
right?
engine to make this kind of sound. And this car apparently makes its very own air filter pasta. And the owner of this car came in complaining about a thumping noise during hard acceleration. Customer states, was driving on the highway and heard a really loud bang. The mechanic said that this carnage was caused by the double cardan joint on the front drive braking.
God damn.
This car came in for its first oil change in 55,000 miles, and this is what the oil filter looked like.
Oh, it is so cooked.
And speaking of fuel tanks, this old truck was finally getting itself a new one.
Ooh, look at how clean and shiny the new
This
one is.
2008 Volkswagen Caddy rolled in because the owner had troubles getting it into gear. The mechanic said that there was pretty much no oil left in the transmission and the transmission bearings were mysteriously missing.
Mysteriously
When your truck
missing?
broke down, but you have some of the most creative friends who are there to give you a little extra push.
Ah. That's pretty good.
Customer states, was racing a guy at a stoplight and then I heard a loud pop and the car stopped.
Nice
Customer
valve.
states, I hit a pothole and my car isn't the same ever since. This car came in because of a pretty bad clunking sound after the owner had practiced his welding skills on parts of the rear suspension.
Ugh.
This Kia rolled in because it kept blowing fuses whenever the customer turned on the radio. The mechanic discovered that the customer had been grocery shopping a few weeks before, and a pumpkin had parked itself right on top of the speaker amp and started to rot, which had then shorted the amp and blown the fuses.
Ew. How do you not notice a fucking rotting pumpkin? It's huge.
Customer states, changed my own brake pads, but now my brakes are squeaking more than usual. Customer states, my buddy fixed my suspension for me, but truck now handles like a smaller boat. Please advise.
The lick fixed. Oh no. Oh no.
If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like and subscribe for more. Thank you
How
for
do you
watching.
not smell
and
it? I
until
know,
next time.
right? Chat, we haven't seen a single spray foam where it shouldn't be yet.
Hey guys,
We'll
welcome
see
to a
one
new
now.
episode of Just Rolled In.
Customer came back with a car complaining about a petrol smell and light on the dash. The shop removed the engine cover and found that the hose into the fuel rail was leaking a bit.
Oh, holy shit.
Customer came in and complained about a roughly running engine. This is what the technician found in the first cylinder.
Customer stated they want a quote on a new shock. Well, that'll,
Yeah.
you know,
I mean,
that'll
they
keep
found
it
matching duct tape.
Customer states, heard loud noise and lost braking power. The shop found that the right rear rotor had come apart, the inner pad was missing, and the piston had pushed so far out that it destroyed itself against the rotor.
Goodbye, piston.
This 6.7 Power Stroke customer came in wanting a tire rotation. The rear main seal was leaking and he tried putting RTV to seal the bell housing off. Customer states a new light appeared in the engine bay. There was a short in the fan wiring, and that's actually the fan resistor glowing. When the shop disconnected a random wire on the battery terminal before testing, they assumed that it was only for an accessory. The car refused to start, and turned out that the wire was the main PCM ground and had been broken before, so someone jerry-rigged a new wire instead of repairing the original.
What a mess.
Customer states,
They're lucky it didn't
oil
catch on
change
fire.
and state inspection. Needless to say, it failed for a completely shot track bar. Customer states he turned and then heard a clunk sound. Customer states she hit a rock and then all of a sudden her oil light started blinking.
How hard did you turn that Tacoma to do that?
Customer requested a brake inspection, said he heard a noise and thought it was probably just a rock in the backing plate.
Well, I mean, it's a rock, but it's made of your pistons.
This vehicle rolled in with the driver's door handles shut with tape.
Good job.
Customer states 2003 Polo they just bought. Heater control doesn't work. Let's have a look.
Oh, there's no motor there. What's that wire do?
Wow. Well, if it works, leave it.
Huh?
And this 2009 Smart Passion Coupe was brought in because it was making a strange noise. The shop took a look at it and found that the crank position sensor was not functioning properly. The customer declined repairs and had it towed away.
Oh well, so sorry, you just throw it out, get a new one.
Okay.
Electrical stuff in cars is
Customer
basically
states,
witchcraft
my
to
brakes
you.
stop squeaking, but they don't stop.
Oof.
Whoever pulled this off needs to play the lottery. Upfitters drilled into it somehow and had an aftermarket HVAC unit for transporting food. Customer bought this car 2 months ago. Heard a bang while driving, and now he's at the shop. This 2018 Traverse with 90,000 miles came in with the customer stating that as they left the parking spot, they heard a loud pop and grinding noise. They were an EMS first responder, and when they were rushing to the scene, they hit a hole in the dirt road and didn't think much of it since.
It's over.
Customer states we need new tires.
Why is there meowing?
2022 Silverado 1500 with a 6.2 L87. This one actually had an L87 replacement back in December of 24. But let me show you the condition we found it in when it got towed in. Here's the oil filter. This engine's about 26,000 miles old. So I'll be replacing it again.
Customer states power steering inoperative. The shop found that the power steering quit working because of the water pump falling apart and the belt vanishing.
Damn. That's some destruction.
This 2.2-liter diesel Mazda CX-5 came in with the customer stating they may have some oil pressure issues. The technician thinks the customer is right.
Oh, the oil pump chain, that'll do it.
Hey?
You should be like, on the gears,
This
not in the bottom of the
2023
pan.
Bronco Raptor came in with little issues like its stock trim blocking CEL and seatbelt lights.
So when a problem happens, they come faster.
A brand new ID3 was on the way to be delivered to the customer, but on its way there, a warning light on the dash stated, "Please leave the car immediately. Burning hazard." The shop figured out that a module inside the high voltage battery was defective. They replaced it, but the customer had to wait another 2 weeks for the car to be delivered.
Yikes.
The technician is thinking to fail his
catalytic
tire, but
converter's
he
acting
can't
up.
quite make up his mind.
That's why you need a, meth head to steal it. This tire?
customer states, I hit a pothole. Please check my tire and advise. Yeah. That was a good hit.
Customer states,
Keep
I should
spying
have
these
passed it.
low-profile wheels. Like, it's one thing if you want a nice firm wheel with very little tire for track use. But these are roads. They're full of potholes. Idiots, yeah, and manufacturers catering to them. There's nothing wrong with
Customer
16-inch
states,
wheels.
Passenger rear tire is flat. Please advise on repair.
That's still within patchable. Yeah,
Oh.
we can patch that. Get you on out of here today.
This 2021 Nautilus with a 2-liter just rolled in.
I don't think it's supposed to be doing
This
that.
vehicle rolled in with a customer just wanting the rear pads.
Customer states, just replace the brake pads.
Where do you put the brake?
How many times y'all gonna
That-
let people keep doing this? The bleeder,
The
that's the
shit's all
bleeder on the
fucked up.
caliper, has to be at the top. If it ain't at the top, it can't get all the air out because air bubbles float, and they float up to the top. The calipers will normally fit on both sides, but if this bleeder ain't on the top, you ain't gonna have no brakes on both sides. Bleeder at the top. Just make sure, and that one up there even marked. See that R? See where it says R up there? Let's see if I can get it.
R, that
Can't
must
tell.
mean it.
That says R. Let's see if
That
this
must
one
mean
says
it goes
A.
on the driver's
frame.
side, because driver has an R.
Gucci mama.
But so does passenger. So it can go on either side you want.
Clear.
All right, so do you
That
think
video
this car
need more
needs brake?
JPEG.
Justin? I think it needs a little bit more than that.
Customer states, plastics don't need an inspection, do they?
Classic rust buckets.
You can submit clips that you personally filmed on our website at justrolledyt.com.
Called fuse box. I
Hey
gotta see
guys,
the
welcome
ant
to a
filled
new
fuse
episode of
box.
Just Rolled In.
You haven't seen any spray film yet.
Brakes are fine. Oh my god.
Oh. Well, you know. We don't need rotor.
This 2016 F-250 came in with an interesting issue. Due to the bed being pushed up against the cab, the air couldn't vent out. This 2025 Z06 rolled in with the customer complaining of water on the passenger floor. The technician found the AC draining somewhat properly done, but leaking back in at the seams.
Oh no. That's gonna mold.
This Transit rolled in with the customer being optimistic for its passing its inspection.
Customer states that their tire pressure light's on. And,
Hope it needs new
very
horseshoes.
obvious why. Looks like that left rear tire is a few pounds low, my guy. Okay, got that tire all taken care of. Now we just gotta return it back to the customer.
This 2019 GMC Sierra
they've created a
6.2
bomb.
with 83,000 miles rolled in. First one the tech has personally seen with a failed tensioner and all push rods bent. Every valve made contact with the pistons. Maintenance was always done according to the owner.
Every single valve, huh? Damn.
Customer came in and said that their brakes were making noise. The technician thinks
It's
the
got a
customer
chunk.
is right and has no doubt that the customer has been hearing some noise for at least a day or two.
2022 Chevy Equinox. Customer states sunroof exploded while going down the road.
Oh, that's
And would you
terrible.
believe it's not the first customer we've had with that complaint? Seems kind of
Sunroofs
odd
are more
to me.
trouble than they're worth.
Customer came in saying, "Your hitch install quote was too high, so my friend hooked it up for way cheaper."
That'll do real good.
Casual Monday morning. Mazda 3 towed in. Brake rotor broken. No problems here. Casual Monday morning.
Customer states the engine is smoking and stalling after the maintenance reminder light came on. The technician
Get
found
it,
the
bro.
engine
You
overfilled
vape.
by 5 quarts of oil.
Damn. What's good maintenance, so I poured a shitload of oil in there. That's what you're supposed to do, right? Just feed it oil?
This BMW rolled in with the customer stating, "Steering wheel on backwards. Please check and advise."
Customer stated his rear end locked up, can't go nowhere. Took apart the cover and found some chunky monkey in it. So looks like the thing exploded.
Oops.
This 2007 Camry lost power to the fan relay and overheated on the highway. The shop found ants smashed in between relay contacts and nesting throughout the fuse box. The technician
Yeah.
spent 15 minutes arguing with the customer that ants broke their car and tried not to laugh at their reaction. This lift was just fixed yesterday, and today when the shop had an Impreza in the air, this happened. Guy came in saying he needed brake rotors. He'd just gotten back from driving the pickup truck an hour each way delivering flooring and didn't realize it had gotten this bad.
Yeah, I think so.
This engine came in from overseas with a roach and a message that, when translated, says, "This side up."
Oh, they put the cockroach the
Customer
correct
stated
side
he hit
up.
a bump in the road and went all over the place. I'd say so.
This vehicle rolled in with a battery location the shop had never seen before.
Oh, that's
And
terrible.
this customer just came in for tires, and the shop saw her shock was completely rotten off.
Mira cómo está.
Te carga está bien jodido.
Sí.
Hay que mandarle el John.
Ajá.
It's hooked up some spray foam.
Antes se va a sostener toda la carrocería.
This vehicle came in for a tire swap. Customer states, car seems to be down on power and the check engine light is on. The customer got a used tubular manifold and a repair of a broken EGR stud, courtesy from whoever last worked on the car.
Uh-oh.
This is how you tell when you have a bad wheel bearing. Yeah, tight lug nuts, not a tight wheel.
Here's a PSA. If you cut off zip ties like this, you're a dick.
So, this is what it looks like. This is the stuff coming out of the frame. Look at that stuff. So it's here for rust proof, and we can't do anything with a frame full of this, full of this. So we're still going to use a lot of oil inside the frame. That's how we're going to saturate it and make sure it's actually making a difference. But it's just a plow truck. We know the rockers are gone, but the guy doesn't want the frame to go. So right now we're running the jetter in the frame and getting all the stuff out that we can. This is what it looks like when we do it. Actually, this truck we can tip up a little further because we'll let it stand right on the plow mounts, which would be fine.
Customer states that this
A
was
mess.
filled from a drum of fuel they got this morning from their fuel delivery company. They said it ran for about 2 hours and then just quit running and wouldn't start again. It was determined to need a new fuel system altogether. It
Why
totaled
is it
out to
pink?
be just shy of $8,000 in damages, not including the labor. The customer was able to get the fuel delivery company to cover all damages and was apparently told that they had several others call about it. Thankfully, the majority of them caught it before filling a fuel tank and running this nasty stuff through a fuel system.
Shouldn't be pink.
05 Cobra Terminator. So he just got a radio installed at a shop. And after that, whenever you push the clutch in, ignition on, the starter engages and hits the flywheel. So clutch in. And when you hold the clutch in, it keeps hitting it. This was after a radio install. The shop said he cut the harness and they had to repair it when they installed this radio.
Well, clearly they did it wrong.
This should be fun.
We have here a S13 chassis harness that the customer themselves tried to shorten it, and they got into it and realized they were a little bit over their heads, so now we're taking it in. We're gonna repair it. First thing we're gonna do is get it all nailed down, take all the loom off, inspect everything, make sure there's no corrosion, nick wires, damage like that. And then we're gonna hop into this ball of spaghetti we got going on right here.
That's so much wire.
The customer did label each wire that they cut. I'm still gonna go into the OEM diagram and make sure every wire matches. And then we're gonna start replacing these. He wants his harness shortened to about this length. So what I'm gonna do is I'm probably gonna put a bulkhead connector here, connecting the two assemblies, and then rebuild this whole section to match up with what he's looking for.
Just coil the extra wire up somewhere. Absolute insanity. I know, right? Just coil it up. Your honk is loose. Holy shit, skeleton.
You can submit clips that you personally filmed on our website at justrolledyt.com. I hope you enjoyed this video, and please consider leaving a like or subscribing if you haven't already. Thanks for watching.
And no spray foam, chat. Did we get all the spray foam yesterday? Here we go. Here we go.
I was driving home the other day, steering felt a little funny, and I'm not really sure what that is. Couldn't figure it out as I was driving it. Felt like the steering was a little off, so maybe the steering rack. Definitely can't be this. I did that not myself, so I know that's secure and good. So
we just found a rope.
Definitely not the issue. It's gotta be something else.
Come here, Mark. Another wonderful customer from the
There's the organic carrier bearing again.
That's his solution to fix his carrier bearing. 2 pieces of wood and duct tape.
This is a My Buddy Can Do It cheaper job right here. And of course, you've got to get the structural duct tape in there too.
Yay, duct tape.
Not just one spring.
Oh.
Both of the backs.
Oh. Cool
This
lowering
bolt
job, bro.
right here was all the way down.
This one's missing a bolt. And again, on the front, driver's side.
Yes, those are speakers, most of which are zip tied under there, and the wiring has the classic electrical tape and twist connectors, some of which is melted.
You just blew up a workers for equality ship in Elite Dangerous? Feels so good? Hell yeah.
Okay.
Clearly your airbag went off. And you fixed it with random shit? $18 quarts.
This was diagnosed as needing a new thermostat housing. The customer declined it and then showed up a week later after someone filled the hole with silicone seal.
Now it's all in the water pump and cooling system.
Nice fix.
Yeah, found a random bolt. Good enough. We siliconed it.
Customer just
Hey,
did their own timing belt and was recording the first start.
that's different.
Yeah, that's the sound of valves snapping if I've ever heard it.
Customer states
Aww.
me being the customer because I work on my own things. Window motor won't roll down. Well, I wonder why. That's a PVC pipe.
Customer said they could smell
shouldn't be
oil
there.
ever since they checked the oil level. You really can't make this stuff up, but this is exactly how the mechanic found the oil cap. This customer's buddy was trying to suck the oil out of their Subaru to do an oil change, but as you can see, the oil tube is somehow completely stuck inside the dipstick tube and they can't get it out.
Oh no. Doesn't it have a...
Man, I just don't get it. It's
Drain
happening
plug?
way too often. I think they just fixed their oil leak because it looks like they were.
Oh,
going
that's
through oil like
a lot of oil
crazy.
cans.
There's oil bottles all over this car.
That's way too full.
Leave your mess.
Customer states
Or
I
it's
put in the
burning
crank
oil
sensor,
badly.
and now it won't start. This is the type of vehicle you see on fire on the side of the road, especially that mess of wiring coming out the side of the dash.
Yeah, we stick a random fucking speaker right there. Yeah.
Replacing a cabin air filter.
It's probably used to hold up the window while I was working on it and for to take it out.
This is crazy.
Yeah, PVC pipe's great for that.
What the?
They're cheap as shit. They're
is
gonna be laying
happening?
around everywhere. Because you have a bit
If
left
your
over
cabin
from
air
the
filter
project.
looks like this, get it replaced immediately because it's not doing anything.
I'm sure I have plenty of
How does that
PVC
even
pipes laying
happen?
around in the garage.
2008 Ram 1500 with a 5.7 four-wheel drive.
Well, despite the lack of spray foam, I had to refill my drink.
Issue. Hard to start, won't stay running. One of the first things I notice is there's no front drive axle. And there's nothing keeping the diff fluid in. So, come around to the other side, and I see this.
Customer states it just had the plugs and coils replaced, but it randomly shut off. Yeah, bud, I wonder why.
Doing an oil change, and this dude recently put on his own muffler. He welded it on his own. That's what his muffler looks like. Great welds.
Ew.
What else is in there?
Ew. How do you let it get that bad?
This customer came in for a check engine light and said they just had the car at a different repair shop who couldn't figure it out, but they did fix her coolant leak.
Okay. Quick steel, piece of cardboard.
This is a
couple
repeat.
clamps,
We've seen this
air
one
clamp
before.
Still on the hose.
We've seen that other
They
one
fixed
before,
it right
too.
up. That's gonna last forever. Never gonna leak.
Welcome to New England, where everything rots to death, and you got these guys that think they can weld. Bro, what? Oh my lord. People, if you don't know what you're doing, please don't do it.
When your buddy says he knows a thing about alternators and creates a fire hazard that stopped working almost straight away.
We need some help.
You used tape to hold up
This
a
is
window when
god-awful.
replacing the window regulator? But you cheaped out on the regulator and had to
Came
recover
in as a
replaced
flat repair,
again?
but with that
Sad.
duct tape covering the wires, they're sure to get another 10,000 miles out of it.
Ah, structural duct
Just
tape on that
the
tire.
testers to play a game of guess how many wheel bolts are in each wheel. Wheel number 1, it's got a full set. That's good. Wheel number 2, again, 5 out of 5. Good. Wheel number 3, 3 out
2,
of 5.
not 3.
It's annoying that they're that way around and not, you know, put one there and equal it out. But you know, it's fine. That's fine. Could be worse. I did say it could be worse. That is 2 out of 5
2.
driven in. They've not even thought, I know, we'll nick 1 out of each wheel and just, you know, equal it out, put 3, 4 in each wheel. No, let's just be really dangerous.
Customer
Terrible.
states I just had the oil changed. I guess it was a home job, and they don't know what the oil filter is.
Oh.
Customer states their buddy can do it cheaper, and then showed up with the exhaust looking like this.
We might have to get his number on this one.
That's kind of an ass exhaust.
This vehicle in for a gas leak. Someone was a scoundrel and a thief, and they have plugged this fuel tank with a makeup sponge. That is a makeup sponge, everyone. Do you see the makeup dripping from it? You know, if you, oh, see, look at that. That is a makeup sponge.
Used makeup sponge,
Is it good?
apparently.
Oh, now I've done it. Now I've done it. Oh, now there's gas going everywhere.
Got to love previous owners' RTV jobs to stop a leak like this.
Blorp.
Customer states they had a mobile mechanic work on their car.
Make sure to like, comment, or subscribe. It helps the channel a lot.
Yeah, I got this Volvo in for inspection, and look at this. Gotta take the skid plate off to an oil change. They're using plastic bottle caps as washers now. Not only
Clever.
that one, but we got another one over here. And that one's pretty dirty. It's been on there a while. What do you think? Good idea or bad idea?
Customer
Hey, if it
states
works,
there's
and
smoke coming out
and
from
it's
underneath
stupid.
the hood.
Car's never
It's
been
not
here before.
stupid.
Ooh, what do we have here?
I think I figured it out. Aha! There you are.
Found out why the car
I
was
saved
randomly
40
dying
cents and a
when the
trip to the
customer
parts
was
store.
driving. It also starts up by itself if you
I'm
jiggle
not getting the
relay
right
box.
washers. This board. 2 boards. Screw getting the right size battery.
Customer came in after being told he needed an alignment on their 2009 Nissan Rogue. After being shown this frame damage and told they should just scrap it, they decided to repair it for $3,800.
Look at them zip ties.
Overheating after someone put a radiator in it. Clearly it's a new radiator.
If the skid plate is plastic, it's not any dumber than the manufacturer. True.
The hoses and
Yeah, if it's plastic, it's not on there for any reason other than, like, underbody aerodynamics.
right up that hose.
Maybe stopping the occasional rock from bouncing up and getting stuck in there.
You see?
This customer installed their own new wiper blades and was complaining that they work worse than their old ones. This is what the mechanic found.
Oops.
I really can't tell why the customer did this. Possibly some cracks in the rims or some backyard wheel weight method, so let us know why in the comments below. Also, all 5 lugs were hand tight on this rim.
Ugh, that's not good. You know, just little metal turds. You leave those around.
Sometimes the fins are bad.
Ooh.
Sometimes the fins are really bad.
Ooh. That's vented.
God.
This customer replaced their own caliper and pads and saw smoke when driving to the gas station before snapping this picture.
Good lord.
There we go. There we go. There we go.
So, I got another lady that bought a car, a used car dealership. And we found this on this side. And we're like, wow, yeah, that sucks, because that's literally the frame of the car. It's a unibody. This thing's junk. And then look at
Unibody, hey?
this side. Bro, these really did. I'm trying to hold my light. Hold on. Now, mind you, you can see it's rotted from literally in there all the way up past the sway bar. Okay?
That sway bar can't be
This
doing much.
that I'm pointing at is silicone. They silicone a plate in here and then sold it to this woman. People, please do check the buys before you buy vehicles. I don't know how many times I have to say this.
This customer attempted to fill up their coolant reservoir and said it wouldn't get full, where we found out where he was pouring it.
Oh no.
Customer states, no sound from the speaker at all, but the radio is on.
This is that same one again. Alright, we'll go find a different video after this.
Customer states 1 broken wheel stud on right rear. Please replace. Okay, let me go to replace it.
Customer states their engine won't start after their friend replaced the timing chain. Looks like this guy needs some new friends.
So, where's the...
This customer was
Where's the
noticing
timing
a small
chain?
transmission leak on their driveway, so he brought it in for an inspection. As you can see, the previous owner attempted to fix it with some good old JB Weld.
Ooh, it's cooked.
Customer states, dinging while driving.
Come on, don't just leave your wires dangling.
I mean, it's a mess under here. What do you...
If you're gonna add accessories, put them in like
Customer
wire
states
loom.
he does his own repairs. Yeah,
tie them
I
up
think we can tell.
properly.
You guys want to hear a healthy motor?
Label everything. Is your dumb fox person you forget what each wire does if you don't put a label on it?
Maybe a little tune-up. Average Subaru, baby. I'm ready for the rods to hit the camera. That sounds good. I like that. It won't even go over 4,000. Oh, yes it will.
This video was sent in by the customer as they were going to buy the engine out of this car. But after seeing the airbag claymore the old owner put in it, I'd probably not trust it.
Yeah. Let's not. Oh.
This customer recently replaced their own struts. I bet it made quite a loud bang when it punched through the hood.
That's not good.
Customer
How do you do
states,
that?
I just want my work van to work okay. That's one way to fix a broken handle.
Well, if it's a shitbox, sometimes you need a shitbox solution.
States, low oil pressure light is on. Please check and advise. Drop the pan. Here's what is awesome. Yeah, no oil pressure. Whole bunch of metal in this pan too.
Of course there's no oil pressure. It's tire pressure.
What's going on there?
Oh. That's wheel bearing.
Broken?
Or... Oh.
It's pretty good and broken.
Oh, that's even worse.
Ambulance was going to be out of service because of this exhaust leak till someone came up with a quick fix.
The quick fix left there for all eternity. Nice shots.
Close the hood. Lordy, lordy, lord.
Just rolled in the shop. Reminds me of this girl I used to date.
This car's wheel bearing seized up, and the customer kept driving on it till the tyre blew. A buddy failed to fix it, and then they drove it in like this.
Ow.
Customer got themselves into a bit of a pickle, getting their car stuck on this tree stump. They managed to get it out using 2 rolling jacks.
Yeah, that'd be pretty hard to get off in some vehicles. Tail light fluid.
Alright, this oil hasn't been changed in God knows how
Don't
long.
let the
I got it
EPA
now.
see you doing that.
This man pulls it out.
If you're letting taillight fluid pour onto the ground, you're gonna get fined.
Oh
I've seen this one before.
Yo!
like charred ash. Oh my god. Oh god, the little cap of the filter material just ripped off. Yeah. As hard as a brick. Just,
yeah, that's fucked. That engine is toast.
Oh my god.
This guy was doing some work on his sister's car when he found the sludge build up underneath the valve cover. Apparently, she was doing her own oil changes every 30,000 miles.
Oh no.
Honestly, after seeing all the other customers' wiring jobs, this one isn't all that terrible.
Yeah, just tied up and stuck in there. Not so bad. Its
The
tape's
customer
pretty
was doing
good.
their own exhaust work
So it doesn't come
and
apart.
forgot to put
Hello,
a gasket
Jaws.
between two of
Welcome.
the connectors and brought it in after hearing this odd noise.
Go ahead.
You notice anything different about this wheel in particular? Yeah. We got a two-piece.
I may or may not have some fairly cursed-looking wiring. But it all works.
Customer states all passenger windows stopped working suddenly.
Thanks for watching another episode of Mechanical Nightmare. I hope you enjoyed. Remember to like and subscribe, and if you have your own clip, you can send to us using the link in the description.
Alright, let's find something else to watch. Horrible prank channels. Numbers only? Have I already watched it? Let's see. Oh, good lord. Let's refresh to filter out the ones we already seen. How about this one? The filter looks pretty bad.
Customer states front end noise. Yeah.
Oh.
Probably.
This customer
Oh.
said his timing chain
That
was
poor
making
CV
noises
axle.
and needed to be changed. Maybe because the oil hadn't been changed in 30,000 miles.
Oh.
Scariest test drive I've had in a while.
I shouldn't be like that.
This damage was caused when the owner's girlfriend found out he had a wife. They even paid the $16,000 repair bill to hide it from his wife.
Well, I shouldn't cheat on his wife. He should have stabbed him that much. Or at least the wife should.
So the dipstick broke, and the customer decided to put some super glue in there. Now the dipstick is stuck inside.
Oops.
Great job.
That's gone. That's crashed. That's gone.
It's wireless.
Yet another great example of a customer attempting to do their own repairs only to somehow make things even worse. It seriously looks like they raided a rubbish bin outside of a Lowe's for most of the stuff.
Incredible exhaust. 10 out of 10.
Pretty good, pretty good. Oh, banana.
Customers stated their car was shifting hard and making weird clunking noises.
Hell no, bro.
This
Wheel
GMC
bearing is
pickup
left
rolled in
chat.
for a new engine, and the owner didn't mention any rust issues. They really should have put that money towards getting a new truck, and man, that spare tire was close to seriously ruining someone's day.
Wow.
The only way I'd be getting in this customer's car is with a hazmat suit and some hazard pay.
What have they done to that poor Tacoma? Clean your shit up. You didn't deserve that.
Jesus Christ.
Customer states AC doesn't blow cold. Seems to have plenty of pressure. I'm gonna vacuum it and recharge it just in case. But this is usually the culprit for these symptoms. Gotta replace your cabin air filter, people. Look at
Ooh, that is already dirty. Ew.
How much you want to bet that's stock?
35,000 miles.
I didn't even
between
know that
oil
thing
changes.
existed.
Get you this. Nasty.
Customer states the steering feels loose. I wonder why.
I bet it does.
As per usual, the customer declined to have the subframe replaced even after seeing this video.
Why bother replacing the subframe? It was rust out again. Should have used a real frame.
2008 Pontiac Grand Prix. Customer states transmission leak. Well, one other side is coated with transmission fluid. What is that? Dude.
What a fuck.
That is... That's factory, right? There is a hole in your transmission, dog.
Good lord.
That ain't right.
It's not supposed to have a hole there.
That's not right.
Customer states, please patch this. I have new tires coming. The mechanic refused.
Dude, this guy. What?
The tire's so thin it was punctured by a fucking rock.
Hold up. What is this? They're double stacked.
All the wheel weights.
Where is it? Bro, he double stacked them. Look at this. This whole thing is lined with weights. What the?
Lucky the mechanic found this before the customer went on the big road trip they had planned.
That's a little not good.
I don't think the flywheel is supposed to come off when you pull the clutch. Nope.
That's a little not good.
Customer states tie rods are clunking. Customer also put some chicken wire around it to prevent the clunking.
Mission accomplished. All it needs is a little chicken wire. I bet that alternator works real good.
This customer's complaint was that their engine was making some noises. If only they hadn't put a piece of tape covering the oil light, because the dipstick was bone dry.
Good job. Now you're buying a new car.
Customer has car towed in Chrysler 300.
I mean, sure, I can see ignoring certain codes
Do donuts.
about,
Customer
like
states
catalytic
driver's
converter
front wheel
efficiency.
has started to feel funny.
But I mean, you probably got fucked up for a reason. If you have a catalytic converter problem.
Not ideal.
Not good.
Yeah, every single one of these wires is...
Took the customer
the
a
wire's
whole month
supposed to be
bring this
inside
in
the
for
insulation.
these destroyed bushings to be replaced.
How much that cost?
According to this customer, they've been driving it like this for almost a year.
That's been woman drivered. See, you don't need a tire. You're just chilling. The tire.
Customer states car goes into limp mode due to low boost pressure. Yeah, you know, that could
Wonder where the
absolutely
boost
be part of it.
pressure's gone.
Yeah, the intercooler split at the seams.
Mechanics fear the tireless Chad.
They can hear a clanging noise in front of unit when you step on gas and let off of gas.
I forgot to stick the winch cable to
Customer States,
something.
huh? Okay.
These are some of the worst shocks I've seen, and they were from a 5-year-old vehicle.
How? New England? Michigan? Excellent,
That would explain why the car was
brakes.
a bit down on power.
Ladies and gentlemen, customer states that the transmission is overheating. Well, there's the first 8 quarts. There's another 5, and it's still going. I wonder why it was overheating.
This customer said they went through a small puddle during the rain, and it just shut off.
Small puddle. Oh no. Oh no.
Not what you want to find when hopping into a customer's vehicle.
An ant. 2 ants. 3 ants. 4 ants. 5.
Butt cheese.
Maybe it's Pippa's car. Like when she had ants on her desk.
Poke it.
Boop. Ugh. Hang up on your finger. Good job. That's pretty silly.
Customer states I just installed these coilovers myself, and now there's a noise whenever I go over bumps. Looks like they should have done some extra work while they were at it.
Hmm. Oh, look at that. The cranked really fucking far up.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Mm-hmm. No, perfectly fine. And let's see this side. Nice.
Customer casually came in for an oil and filter change 20,000 miles overdue.
Look, as mechanics, it's sometimes hard to explain what we see because words really don't tell a story. This, however, tells a story. We don't know what story it's telling, but it's a story.
Customer states, only
Why
an
is it
oil
red?
change please. I'm almost surprised the frame hadn't bent in half yet.
Why is it red and chunky in there? Very nice, very nice. We don't need our rod attached to the crankshaft. It's a new
This disgusting
Bluetooth
vehicle
rod.
came in for a detail. It even had mold growing inside of it. Yikes.
Yeah, I think it needs more than just a detail.
Who needs factory fog lights when you can have these bad boys?
That's pretty silly. Chat, my first car, it didn't come with factory fog lights, but my uncle found these 12-volt landscape lights that fit just perfectly in the little hole there. Want to take off the plastic cover where the fog lights are supposed to go. So we put the landscape lights in the hole, and they had fog lights.
If you're going to modify your car,
I
at
think we
least
had to
do
put
it
a
correctly.
relay in the socket
This was
for
only
him
one
too.
of 4 other terribly incorrect mods the customer had done themselves.
Nice tower from the plastic bumper, that's great.
Everything looks normal.
But yeah, it turned out you can just use landscape lights, fog lights.
Customer states, can you check my transfer case is having issues?
It is transferred out. Oh, look at that bearing. Hello, duct tape. Another car with fog lights. What's the thinking behind them? A little bit extra light way down low. Helps in heavy snow.
Oh, now I see some oil.
And it's a little bit more
The customer
visibility
thought
too.
this movement was just from the car needing a new tyre. They were in for a shock.
Basically just more light at a lower angle.
Look at that bad boy.
I currently have
No good
xenon
no
fog
more.
lights.
This tyre
With
was from
35
a bus
watt
that had been
ballast,
carrying
so they're a little
passengers.
bit dimmer
Thankfully,
than
the mechanic
my
found it while doing some other work.
low beams. Which have 55 watt ballasts. They're also a warmer color temperature. That's supposed to be good. I don't know if it really is.
The smell inside this car is actually unreal.
Moldy?
That's mold.
Yay!
Of course,
Ketchup.
tomato, I guess.
Tomato.
Some like moldy chili thing. More mold. A bag of actual rubbish.
Snow's not really an issue there, so you don't feel like them often. Ah, that makes sense.
Moldy. Bruv.
I don't think I need new rotors.
I think you do.
Yep. Pretty sure.
Tire bented.
This vehicle came in for an oil pan replacement, and the mechanic found the sludge sitting at the bottom of it. They have definitely been neglecting the oil changes.
Ugh.
Customer states my truck's been feeling bouncy.
I bet it has.
So I was tightening an oil filter on, and I don't think you're supposed to be able to do this.
Also, you see, chat, a lot of people like to do LED fog light. That's not really very good because
This was one of those
While they do
vehicles that
work,
come in,
while they do
and
put
the
out
longer you
light,
look at it, the worse things
they
you
don't
keep
generate the
finding.
heat. And if you're running your fog lights, well, there's a fairly good chance you're gonna need quite a bit of heat coming off them to melt the snow and slush off the front of the vehicle. Nice spring. Nice, handmade two-piece wheel. Good.
Customer states it just started making noise, so we had it towed in.
Just started, huh? I diagnose you with exploded transfer case. It's not supposed to explode.
2003 Ford Econoline. Tires are from 2002. These are the original stock tires.
Damn. Peekaboo. You're right.
Oh man.
Let's just do a quick inspection of this vehicle. Yup, that's tight. And, wait.
I shouldn't wiggle.
Like that.
You know what they say? Safety third. I mean safety first.
That's a big floppy one. There's a lesson about abstinence in there. Oh no. Oh no.
Oopsie.
A little bit pothole, a little bit of curb.
This is easily some of the worst home done bodywork we've ever seen.
Good job.
Customer states tire repair. This is fine though. Wheel bearings are, optional.
I am very much not looking forward to having to do a wheel bearing.
This 2006 Ford F-150 rolled in for some overdue maintenance, and after seeing
for
how
that
bad the frame rust
matter,
is, I think they should just roll
drum
it straight
brakes.
into the scrapyard.
Come on, let's fill it with spray foam. Nice, nice hanger you got there. It's working real well, isn't it?
Customer somehow managed to drive this in after hitting a curb at what must have been quite a decent speed.
Uh-oh.
So we are at 12 liters and almost a quart, which is about 13 quarts. And it's still draining oil. This motor is supposed to have 6 quarts of oil in it.
Oh no.
Thanks for watching another episode of Mechanical Nightmare. I hope you enjoyed. Remember to like and subscribe. If you have your own clip, you can send it to us on our Google Forms link. Thanks for
I did enjoy. Let's see. What do you want to watch next, chat? Maybe some heavy equipment fails?
Hello, everyone.
Oh no. That's an expensive fuck up. How much of a pain is replacing wheel bearings? I have no idea, but I imagine it's quite a bit. Doesn't help that, like, stuff's gonna be all rusted together in there. Down the Kato. Oh, that's gonna go real well. Yeah.
Come on, let's go green.
Holy shit. The entire engine is left in chat. Whee. At least it's upright. I probably broke something expensive. At least it's upright.
The guy driving the car is
Fast
a real
reaction time
pro.
by that driver.
The crane operator could definitely learn a thing or two from him.
The workers are there like, well shit. Tractor squimched. squimched and rolling.
Come on, man.
It took a while, but it went. Oof. Yeah, turns out weight limits weren't just made up. Surprised the hydraulic arm didn't snap. That's usually how those trucks go.
The ice could only support 3.5 tons. No wonder the truck, weighing 10 times that limit, never made it to shore.
I'll be joining the lake.
A pickup isn't just a vehicle, it's a beast, packed with raw power.
Holy shit, it actually got him moving forward. It's all in the tires. That's gonna go well. That's a long drop. Improperly secured load. All those cars are fucked.
It takes a truck of the same size to get a mining dump truck moving again.
And that's smart, they filled it with rock, so it's heavier. It's a bit more traction. No, cylinders. Cylinders bent in. Them fancy airless tires on the loader. That would be a very bad day for everyone if that cable snapped.
If it was pulling a regular car, the poor thing would be dragged along like a toy by this powerhouse.
It is a lot of power. But really, most things have more power than traction. Big fucking crane. Now it's dead. I completely agree with everything they bleeped out.
Sometimes trying to fix a problem only makes it worse.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Bye, dump truck. Okay, not as bad. It just tipped over there. This time, let's remember to get in and, like, set the brakes first. Hey. Wait, that's not hay, that's lumber. I think. Oof. Hydraulics vented. You turn it off? Yeah, get in there and set the brake. Set the parking brake. We should have a mechanical parking brake. So what kind of an idiot? We only have an electronic parking brake. It requires the electrical system to be working. That combine's fucking very... That was an expensive sound.
It was simultaneously the best and worst day of his life.
It's a money place. Aww. What the fuck? There's a steel beam on my van. Oh, my other cat went in my office. Be right back. He's purring super hard right now.
Looks like the universe itself got this guy's back.
Alright, chat, lesson learned.
That
If your dump truck is
excavator
ever on
driver's
its side,
reflexes are worthy of a medal.
set the parking brake before you flip it back over. And they're filming because they know what's gonna happen. Cooked. Absolutely cooked. Whatever's at the bottom's cooked too. Aww. Went even further. It's like being behind a giant horse. They took a dump right on the road. Only it's concrete.
Explaining this to the boss won't be easy.
Damn. Long way to fall.
Yeah.
A Chilean driver risked it all by taking a massive cargo onto a crossing and ended up making the news.
Well, shit. Thanks, asshole. Now the bridge's fucked for everybody. That one was successful. Goodbye, cream. Shrek is wide as the bridge. May want to reconsider. He's gotta have a weight limit sign somewhere. And if you're driving a truck, you should probably know the weight of your vehicle and your cargo. It's kind of useful.
It's their first day working together as a team.
That's not good. I don't know what's leaking out of there, but probably should.
Он, мне кажется, сейчас упадет. Не?
Oh, are they using a team? It's like farming simulator. Yeah. To be fair, I made my farmer a Chinese woman. So it was bound to happen. Jake was bitten.
His cargo handling could use some work.
He's just sitting there like, well, shit. Oh shit, they're loading this thing on a ferry? No. Look at all those axles. It's like a centipede.
Hast du noch genug Speicher? Ja, sicher.
Deutsch, da treffst gar nicht, was?
Wee. That's not good.
Architects built a pedestrian bridge over the highway to keep people safe, but that doesn't stop certain reckless drivers.
Well, you know, a little bit tall.
All the fuss around it didn't do anything to improve the situation.
Bobcat goes binted.
Like an idiot by myself out boonies of electric out.
It's kind of a tall wall.
Oh, there goes. Golly.
And it's
That's not what he had in mind. Yep.
However, we can get to it.
Oh, my cat is being a problem. Hold on. He's pestering my other cat. Just going around and biting, smacking. Being a rude boy. He's orange, or he's just really dumb. He doesn't know biting's rude.
У вас горит. Фавика отгони, Фавик сгорит. Серый, ты умеешь ездить на нем? Сейчас взорвется. Фавика отгоняй, Серега. Фавик сгорит.
Oh well, get the marshmallows.
Провода замкнули.
A 6,000 volt power line versus heavy machinery. The vehicle didn't stand a chance.
Срочно надо поливалку, скажи, или что там?
Вот,
с КамАЗа. Затушить, пока он не сгорел колес.
Or maybe, you know, let's not get the marshmallows.
Industry pros are praising the
knock
excavator
marshmallows
operator
over
in the comments.
tire
Thanks to
fire.
his skill, the operation to rescue the dump truck from the river was a success.
Probably a cancer marshmallow. How are they gonna get it out of there? It's a very slow motion collapse. Till the end. That's
They
gonna go
started
well.
filming, fully aware of what was about to happen next.
Now all the grain is clogging that river. Ah, what a muddy mess.
Driving through this kind of mud is a challenge not everyone can handle. Even the heavy truck didn't make it.
It's gotta be Russian.
Давай. Давай.
Твою мать.
Отлично. Можешь
That looks intentional, like for demolishing it.
Красота.
А вот жопу заварили бы, пошел бы. Все.
Again with the mud.
О! Че спустила?
Oh shit. It's mud time.
This is one of those times when giving up is actually the best choice.
What a mess. What happened there? A permafrost problem? Ooh, not good. Gentle. Be gentle with it, Bucket Man.
Не, ну он должен вылезти. Пускай. Сверх вперед, он должен сейчас туда вот вылезти, в целом зацепить ту гусеницу. Он так вот двигается. Должен вылезти.
Damn. Mud so deep it stopped the tractor.
Чуть-чуть не хватает.
He was supposed to, but he couldn't make it.
I take it all of Siberia is like one giant mud hole in the summer when it thaws out. Which makes sense for the geography.
The driver got it wrong. Only the pipes were meant to go underwater, not the whole machinery.
That's so bad, his name for it. That is all bad. Aww. Okay, now this one could be the Great Plains. Grader trying to clear a giant snow thing. The rain falls when it's worse than the west in Ukraine. And then, like, pretty much anytime it's not winter over in the east. I watched a
The guy who
documentary
filmed this
on
wondered what a crane operator should do in this position.
just
the
how
simple
difficult
answer,
it was
get out
to
of the cab as fast as possible.
build highways there and to maintain highways. But it was also like pretty brutal too. That first highway through Alaska as well.
Albazò, cosa ti ho detto? Guarda mo cosa ti avevo detto. Cosa ti avevo detto?
Guarda la macchina, scappa via la macchina.
Sì, ma questi sono matti, sai. Io mi meraviglio più dei vigili che non sono venuti a chiudere. Ma si capiva che veniva giù intero?
Sì, vabbè, ma l'ho capito.
Tu ne so neanche lei, andrà a destra, sì. Si capiva che veniva.
Maybe we just take our nice cooperative soil for granted. They don't have that problem like the Great Plains. Also why, like, I think 90% of all Canadians live within 100 miles of the US border. And I bet a significant portion of those who do not are just like up in the prairie provinces where the Great Plains extends northward and doesn't get into either the mountains or the really swampy bits. Like Western Ontario can get pretty swampy as well. Two-thirds is like rock with a little bit of crud on top. It gets all muddy and gross. Let's see. I don't know. Let's see. Some idiots at work.
Some mistakes teach
Oh,
you
what a
valuable
mess.
lessons. These ones just leave behind laughter and a pile of consequences. Join WOW TV for a full-on fail feast from the world's dumbest workers.
Nobody lives north outside of Saskatchewan and Alberta.
Yeah, there's a lot of them out there. Basically Pennsylvania, right? Whoa!
Ah, concrete blast.
Yeah.
Watch out, buddy.
Uh-oh.
Holy Oh my god.
Okay. You stuck to it. It's all fine. Oops.
Turns out, not every police convoy can pull off smooth teamwork.
Well, they could write themselves a ticket.
Oh no! He got the whole thing! Oh. Oh my god.
A parking garage demolition went wrong because of the excavator driver. Luckily, he made it out in one piece.
Oh my god. But is that guy okay? That's my next question.
All right then, the unplanned night shift in the woods is officially on.
Chain binted. Was that supposed to happen?
This customer didn't come for only one. He was here to help boost the shop's sales big time.
Oops.
If overloaded transport is the secret to cutting costs, this is the price you pay.
Grain fully binted. That's gonna go well.
He's not just dumping dirt, he's sweating over his own choices too.
What Canadians gonna do? That's what
It never goes well when somebody tries to put a wheelbarrow or makes a ramp in a wheelbarrow. Oh shit.
That's why you should always watch your step around construction sites.
Chinese. Haven't invented safety yet.
What? Hey!
Oops. Aww. At least the pipe didn't break.
Our hearts for prayer. Heavenly Father, thank you. Thank you, Lord Jesus, for the...
Oops.
Sorry, your delivery might be late. Next time, we'll let the container and the forklift have a meeting before hitting the road.
Look, once the Chinese discover OSHA, it's over. Wow.
A classic reminder that staying on your feet in business isn't easy.
Oh, what's he doing? What is there to pull? In that position. Mid-game snack.
Just when you thought you'd seen it all.
The patient's getting fucked up.
Mom wanted to buy a few breads only. Instead,
oh no.
Sometimes watching the job isn't enough. You've got to jump in and feel it.
What a mess.
The forklift's width, perfect fit. The height, well, that's just added a nice extra to the repair bill.
Oops. Into the water you go.
Lesson learned. Gravity never loses.
Short woman detected. He should be a VTuber, not working in... Oh no! That's what you get for trying to interrupt a cat. That's a giant oil slick. Fuck. Somebody's gonna have to clean that all up.
You're gonna upload that, aren't you?
Yeah.
You know damn well I'm going.
One tiny mistake in
workplace
load and
one,
lift
true.
angle. And boom! We've got another total idiot at work.
Might be even have a crane there. I assume for the taller part of the tree, but why use the crane for that? Again, chat. Set the parking brake. If your shit's on its side. Oh no.
Oil spray is the mechanic's true initiation ritual. Good luck with the new gig.
Everywhere is oiled. And every single one of those crates spilled. That's just at this point, fuck it. That's gonna go well. Oh. He's got his safety sandals on.
Don't look down. You know what they say. Don't look down. Don't look down.
It's way down
Ooh,
there.
that is pretty scary. Uh-oh. Well, shit.
Could this be what's really going on behind the movie theater?
A little overloaded. It just gave birth to a smaller truck. Boop. Well, shit. Cats. Cats everywhere.
Lots of lockers to choose from, but nobody wants that one.
That's fair. I would get distracted about those cats, too.
Couldn't handle the work pressure, so the truck decided to quit on its own.
Well, shit.
Oh my god.
Now I fell in the water and his butt probably hurts too. He landed on it. Uh-oh. Wheels fell off. This boat's definitely gonna go binted, yeah? Boat goes binted? That's gonna be so sticky. Oops.
The dark side of using a smart tool. It's a not so smart way to do it.
No. Those were just boxes, not anyone's pizza.
Sorry, buddy. Your shift's not over just yet. No need to reach the finish line. She made an impression right out of the gate.
Might as well give up at that point.
I don't even know if it's not.
Oiled.
Oh my god!
Oiled everywhere.
Are you ready?
Just do it!
It's pretty windy. Excellent wall. 10 out of 10. Well, shit.
no one did a thing. They just decided to rebel on a Monday morning.
Kind of messy.
Got plenty of workers, but the project's still behind schedule? Here's why.
Thanks.
Yeah! With drivers like this, the cops will never run out of work.
Oh, someone's gonna get shot.
That's cops, I think.
Bonk. Holy shit, double bonk.
And it all went horribly wrong. It didn't slide, did it? A rather
That is very
undignified
moist.
end to the defence of his title, but nevertheless.
Remember, safety is the core value on any job site.
What? What happened there? Not good.
God, are you okay?
I've paused the screen. Someone get this bold worker down, please.
Great plastic stool. 10 out of 10.
That Friday feeling, but then you realize it's only Thursday.
Down the holy dough.
Junior.
Yeah, at that point it's just time to give up. Huh? That guy's
He's got all the
supersized.
confidence with no tools needed. Trust him.
What the fuck? What the fuck? How is that? How did that go that far? Aww. Pizza Vinted. That's gonna go well. Yeah.
Oh no. Oh no.
Aw, so many cans.
Get away! Go, go, go!
Oh, they broke the trophy.
Guess we're looking at a national level drop test right here.
Congrats, guys. Now you lost. Trophy's broken, so there's no winner. Oh, that had to hurt. Right on the tailbone.
No one knows how this got stuck. All we know is The road sign's now doubling as a delivery rack.
That's a big sign. Ah, cat. Isn't glass technically a liquid? So looking at it wrong causes it to break? I don't think that's true. I think people just thought that because like older windows had the bigger part
If
motor on
this
the
moment
bottom.
had a sound, it'd be an F for fail.
Like, people assumed that it flowed instead of like mounting
$5
the
for the
bigger
labor.
part downwards to
$10 for
begin
cleaning
with.
up the mess.
Feel a little mud hat. That's funny. Ooh, she's gonna fall. The second part's true though. It flowed. I don't know.
This is for anyone who loves fashion but hates convenience.
Bulbers binted. Oh no.
Today's meal got an unexpected splash of art.
Oh no. Oh, the looking at a funny will cause it to break. That's really tempered glass. It's made to shatter into a billion pieces.
Not sure what the cargo was, but the truck just scored a fresh collection of dents.
Oh no. Goodbye, cake.
Obligé de dégager le chemin. Le chemin parce que oh là oh là là oh là 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 là.
Wee.
All it took was one tricycle to teach a whole line of cars a lesson in patience.
You should beat that guy up and throw him over the bridge. Warp. Uh-oh, farm binted.
When you throw 100% muscle at a problem that only needed 20%. Speed isn't in the job description, but it's the delivery guy's survival skill.
Yeah, that could be a problem. Lots of folks letting the dogs out. The cum
Plan.
truck is leaking.
Check the pressure. Result? Activate the surprise goat milk shower.
If they're not getting the package. Nope. The real package was loaded in a cum truck.
This customer wanted
That's
a quick
expensive.
fix, so he parked the car as close to the mechanic as possible.
Is that road gonna go vented?
Oops! First and last day on the job.
Too much pressure in the pressure cooker. Yeah, stew overload. Ooh, that looks so fucking heavy. Yeah. Nice wheel bearings. That surely won't cause me problems.
Strange how he still gets paid every month. Thank God, not a single worker was on that forklift.
Tire explosion. Big explosion for a wheel? Oh yeah, those large tires carry a lot of energy.
انت غبي والله انت غبي وش تراني ما يصير هذا بابا كيف جايبني لي كذا كيف جايبني يعني شوف غبي شوف
Uh-oh. Guess he's getting a different haircut than he wanted.
What do you think she'll do next?
That's a bit silly. She's gonna be there all day.
Ever seen someone vacuum on Bluetooth mode?
Ow, haircut. True.
This buddy
Yeah,
must have
that's
felt so
helpless.
helpless when he accidentally sped up the whole collapse.
Fools go vented. Have they tried, like, setting up their ladder at the correct angle to begin with? Maybe they should do that instead.
Someone please show me how to
What the
turn this
fuck?
fan off.
What the fuck?
And just like that, today's paycheck turns into a repair bill.
Now what are you gonna do when the bowl fills up? You have to get a bucket.
2, 1, action.
Oof. Good job.
Hey driver, who's picking up the tab for all this damage? This is proof that one-sided effort gets you nowhere.
No. Oh no. What?
When you work with emotions instead of
Oh, shit.
skills.
Well, shit.
No simulator? No problem. Toys do the job just fine. No sale yet, but that table just kicked off a big clearance event on its own.
That's gonna go well.
Nothing's on the menu today. The kitchen's taking a day off.
That's a big problem with fishing. Get too relaxed and fall asleep.
Looks like this welder's testing out a new sitting style to boost the value of the welding trade.
In the tires it goes. It's a lot of ketchup. Aww. He's just so done right now. Holy shit, flying car.
Who impressed you the most with their epic fail performance? If you had a good laugh, don't forget to hit like and subscribe so you never miss out on more fun moments. See you in the next video on WOW TV.
What do you want to watch next, chat? Maybe let's find some funny car crashes. God, there's a train.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Testing out his
Oh,
skills
that
on the
wasn't so
scooter.
funny.
Oh.
That one was because a fat person fell down. Classic Prius driver.
Jesus me. Are you alright?
Civic the bar rescue pirate bar club. Pirate guy made the bar rescue. I thought man he heard a fist fight in the parking lot. What?
Ah, man. Oh, no.
Pretty positive this guy is just rag and dry right now. Oh no! Oh no!
Someone's gonna get a free wheel. Well, shit. She's gonna fall down. Oh, another car crash. But I guess it is on wheels.
Oh. Oh.
Oh, you alright?
Yeah, I'm good.
You good?
Whee! Aww.
Wrong way there, bud.
He's not even looking over, man.
I've seen trucks like this before.
Long story short, this guy ran a failing bar in the middle of a corporate district. Bar rescue made a profit haul. When they returned, he turned it back into a shitty pirate bar. Hosts so mad he tried to fight in the parking lot. Was stopped by the production staff. I think shitty pirate bar is way funnier.
And pull your bars up.
Alright, we'll watch that one next if we can find it.
Is the car frozen there? Don't break the car! Victor!
Yeah, that little thing ain't getting out. Fuck. You have reached your destination.
Step 3, launch.
Oh my god.
It was a fail.
The lesson there is never exercise. Made the bar so nice, the CEO would drink there. Yeah, the CEO of Pirates.
Oh! Oh! I learned up the wobble from the back, dude.
Pirate bar that is shitty is no good. But a bar based upon a shitty pirate would be amusing.
They're dragging the car. I don't know what's going on here.
Ooh. Yeah, let me just crash directly into this travel trailer. Oh no. Let me just drive directly into this closing gate.
That on camera, dude.
Fuck that FedEx truck, apparently.
How can he do that?
2 golf carts. It's only a little bit crashed. Ooh. Oh, don't stop in the railroad tracks.
You okay?
Uh-oh. Oh, feds. I do not remember the context of this message. My brain is too small.
Oh god, oh god.
That's exactly what I would do on one of those. Fall down.
I'm fine wherever you want. And change your mind.
Oh, the FedEx truck. Thank you, chat. No, not the air conditioner. Aww. Apparently people are complaining about Brightline running over druggies that wander under the tracks. Yeah, I saw that on Twitter. Someone was like, oh, if they remove the at-grade crossings, then,
Bruh.
be less collisions. And I said they underestimated Florida man.
Oh my god!
More.
Florida man
Roll the bucket. There you go.
will drive up the embankment and onto the tracks
Holy
in a stolen police car with an alligator in the passenger seat. Just to crash into the train. The alligator also being stolen. Well, well, well.
Tipping off fofos.
If it isn't the person with the fucked up wheel bearing.
Oh my gosh.
Are you gonna pay to have the at-grade crossings replaced? If not, shut up. Well, no, you see, the left believes in spending everybody else's. Ooh, that's bad. What was I saying? The left believes in spending everyone else's money. See, it makes you a good person when you take money from other people and use it to spend on the poor. Don't ask how it works. Or else you're a racist.
Ty jsi srazil?
Ne, v pořádku.
One cat is licking the other really hard. Yeah, maybe don't drive into the creek. Maybe don't do that. Yeah, maybe learn the drive of the trailer before taking it in the city. Just a thought. Yes, let me merge directly into this other vehicle.
Oh boy!
Focus binted.
I haven't found any golf balls yet. That's actually a good point. I would assume there'd be a lot down there.
Now the alligator to mow. Yeah, you gotta secure your load better.
Sounds like a gun shop.
It really does. When it
We're gonna do that shit.
Is he what?
No, brother. Don't do it. That's the battery compartment. Focus binted.
Oh, Jesus. Holy
What did I tell you?
You alright?
Yeah.
Let's take a slow roll.
Coach is your load, the Janjal okay? What? Jindabu?
What?
Oh, Clay!
So somehow the cyclist is gonna make this a car's fault. Well, a car left that snowdrift, so it's the driver's fault. Good job. Good job. Should've bought snow tires. Sticks are not a substitute for snow tires. Free wheelbarrow. Pretty windy. Two scooters bumping into each other is just like one of your Japanese animes. Only nobody was eating toast. You have to collide with a piece of toast in your mouth.
I thought just taking out the lights, you know. I thought no thing. What do you like giving in? Oh, there it goes.
Light goes bended. Oh, just a wheel bouncing down the road. Oh. All the safety-obsessed weirdos will probably think it's a massive win if that car gets totaled from a wheel looping into it gently. Uh-oh. That's pretty icy. Hope that's not the liquor store. Anywhere else you can just go back to some other day? At the liquor store. We need to fight the ice. Nice boat. I'll wait for the tractor. Tractor goes binted.
Wait! Have I been driving and ran over someone's keys and got a puncture, lad? Are you messing me, lad?
What? What? The fuck? Yeah. Park only works when, the wheels are on the ground. If you shake and roll, you had to use wheel chocks. Why'd you kick that poor thing? What did it do to you?
Still trying.
Good job. Good job. You got the whole rug, too.
There you go. There you go.
Well, I mean, that one gives you permission to just totally fuck up the paint and the glass in the car next to you if they block you in like that. You know, you just gotta squeeze by it, and whoops, your giant mess of keys made a 5-foot-long scratch through all their quarter panels and every door. Oh well, shit happens. Let's see, how about... Oh wait, what were we gonna look for? We're gonna look for... a pirate thing, right? Bar rescue pirate bar. Let's see, which one is it? Pirate Bar Rescue episode?
Ahoy, mateys. This time we're sailing into the stormy seas of Bar Rescue. Specifically, the unforgettable episode featuring the infamous Pirates Tavern. Picture a pirate-themed bar where the staff not only dress as pirates, but live the pirate life a bit too authentically, right down to plundering their own business. Welcome back to Reality TV Rescues, where we break down the wildest episodes of your favorite business turnaround shows. This is one of the most infamous episodes in Bar Rescue history. Not only what happened during the episode, but what happens after the cameras stop rolling. Does the bar keep sailing, and are they able to keep their ship afloat, or did they go down with it? We've got the exclusive post-episode updates.
The only episode you remember?
Get ready to hoist the anchor, because this is one episode recap you won't want to miss. At the start of this voyage, we meet Pirates Tavern, a Silver Spring, Maryland bar opened in 2007 by Tracy Rebello, who is a massive pirate fan. As such, the Washington, D.C. area bar attracted a small clientele of fans and employees who assumed the role of a pirate, like One-Eyed Mike, whose name is no exaggeration. If the theme already showed Tracy's lack of experience, it got worse when she assigned her husband, Giussiano, to the kitchen, a chef with zero culinary experience. In addition to that, the rest of the staff takes their character parts a bit too seriously, alienating non-pirate clientele. After 5 years, Tracy has accumulated a debt of $900,000,
Look at those.
and unless she finds a pirate treasure, her bar is going to sink soon. So she decides to call John Taffer, who first sends his drop-dead gorgeous wife, Nicole, to recon the place, since she'll be treated as a regular customer. Or so he thought, because Nicole is treated wonderfully by the staff, so she deduces that they know her identity, which is why they are being so friendly to her. Fortunately,
Maybe he's friendly
Taffer
to
had a backup
everyone.
plan. Bill and Jen Rodenheiser, the owners of The Bone, a Massachusetts bar he helped in the past. They even go in dressed like pirates. Well, you know what they say, when in Rome. As Bill and Jen enter the bar, no one is there to greet them. They are left standing at the entrance for several minutes, waiting. They finally decide no one is coming to seat themselves. Even once seated, no one is coming to bring them menus, even though the place looks pretty empty to me.
Oh, just gonna seat yourselves whatever the you like, are you?
For drinks, the couple decides to start with the most piratey drink of all time, grog. But they say it tastes pretty bad. Then they get the fresh catch of the day, a fresh mahi, which actually turned out to be frozen and pretty nasty according to Bill. I'm no expert, but I'm pretty sure real pirates ate fresh fish and at least had decent grog to drink.
How do you fuck up
After
grog?
that
I don't
disappointing
know.
experience, they reported their opinions to Taffer, with emphasis on the staff being weird and the food being horrible. Finally, Taffer introduces himself to the bar, asking
says
Tracy
rum,
about their
lime,
fondness
sugar,
for
and
the pirate
water?
theme.
It's sort of
Seems
the
impossible
ultimate
to fuck
support
up.
fantasy. It's dangerous and sexy.
Okay. She hasn't drawn a salary in 6 years. She had to move back in with her parents, living in their basement with her teenage daughter and her much younger than her boy toy husband, Giussiano. She does try justifying it all by saying that the few customers
so
they
her
got
husband's hag
loved
bag
the
thing.
bar. At such a response, John confronts her about terrible drinks and lying about the menu. He asks her if she is ashamed. However, she says she isn't. This
You should be
upsets
sure
John,
serving
and the
ship's
yelling
biscuit.
starts.
I don't
Hearing
think
this
people
go
would
down,
enjoy that very
Luciano yells
much.
from across the bar that the food is good, and then calls John Taffer an asshole.
Your food is the worst I've ever seen.
Instead of accepting the criticism, Luciano kept
What kind of
yelling at
name
him.
is
But in a
Giustiano?
competition
Sounds like a male
that, I
prostitute.
don't think anyone can
I
beat
mean-
Taffer.
She had to buy them your dinner tonight because you blew it.
At least that served to make Tracy understand that her business was failing, so Taffer can now start on the rescue plan. As usual, Taffer tells it like it is. He tells Tracy, 5 years of your life and $1 million come down to the next 5 days.
With added
He then
weebles.
gathers the staff together to make it clear to them that the pirate theme isn't
Hold the
working,
weebles, please.
but notices Archer, one of the pirates, grinning at everything he is saying. So Taffer decides to call him out on it, in which Archer smugly retorts to John that there is a grown man yelling at the top of his lungs at people like their children. In which Taffer responds with,
You're dressed like a 6-year-old child. I wouldn't talk about
"Oh, zing. Nice one, Taffer." As part of the relaunch, Taffer calls Josh Capon, an executive chef at 2 successful restaurants. Josh has a lot of work ahead of him because the Pirates Tavern menu is 18 pages long, and Luciano, well, he's not a chef at all. To test his skills, Luciano prepares him a dish that even he can't eat because of how spicy it is. I guess he failed that test. As for the bar, John turns to Elaine Duke, a mixologist with a more than remarkable career. Before doing anything, Elaine observes the
You
bar's
teach him how to
working
make
dynamic, discovering that
properly?
most drinks were sugar on top of sugar, plus cheap booze. Both Elaine and Josh conclude that Pirates Tavern needs a new direction entirely, especially since the bar is in the middle of several corporate buildings, full of employees who leave hungry but don't want to eat with pirates.
I
In
wouldn't be
total,
able to use
Taffer
pirates.
estimates there are about 15,000 office workers around the bar, so he recommends Tracy get rid of the pirate theme to attract that clientele. Although it was $1 million idea, the owner doesn't want to take the soul out of her business.
You want to be a pirate or do you want to send your daughter to college?
You a pirate?
That's a good point. Tracy is skeptical, especially since Taffer wants to completely kill off the pirate thing altogether. But she ultimately ends up accepting Taffer's reforms after he reminds her of her $1 million debt. Of course, now they have to convince the rest of the pirate gang, so very delicately, to not hurt their feelings. Tracy indicates to them that they need less of the pirate theme going forward.
Not less. Pirates is dead.
Sad.
Subtle as always. Tired of Taffer's criticism, Archer decides to storm out of the bar. He even refuses to be filmed outside. Mike has a more sentimental take on the matter, confessing that for a guy like him, it's very complicated to find employment elsewhere, and that Pirates Tavern had been his family until now. Seeing such passion in him, Taffer assures him that he will succeed at the new bar, convincing Mike. The rest of the staff,
And make
while
it
still
boring
feeling
and cringe.
skeptical, at least seem somewhat willing to change. The next day, Tracy and her employees discover that Taffer's team is already removing the pirate decorations from their place. Meanwhile, Elaine teaches new cocktails to the bartenders, with a lot of fresh fruits that give the drinks a natural sweetness. But the bar is still missing something else: good customer service. And that's why Taffer summons Jesse Barnes, one of the best service trainers in the country. While testing the waiters, Jesse realizes that Mike is still talking like a pirate. She tries to get him not to talk like a pirate for once.
I'm just. What do you want me to do? Like, this is just me.
He may have trouble understanding orders, but I admire Mike's enthusiasm. Finally, it's time for the soft opening, and the bar is packed with customers like never before. But for that very reason, the staff has trouble serving everyone, causing many customers to leave disappointed.
We are missing our drink.
Me too.
Meanwhile, Luciano is ignoring all the problems and Josh's advice. Taffer himself had to intervene to remind him to work for the sake of his wife's business, though Luciano took it as an insult and decides to leave the bar. On the other hand, Tracy goes out to run after her husband, leaving her waiters with a sea of customers to attend to. Under pressure, Mike drops a few drinks. He looks like he is gonna lose it, and he almost scares me a little the way he is holding that knife. Faced
he's
with
a
this
pirate.
situation, Taffer gathers his experts to formulate a plan and motivate the staff, especially Mike, to perform at their best. Thus, the bartenders begin to prepare multiple drinks at the same time, satisfying the customers. Jason was also able to increase the efficiency of the kitchen, earning many compliments on his excellent food. At the end of that day, a moderately successful one, Taffer congratulates the staff for their efforts, especially Mike, noting that he can become a leader for the servers. Giussiano also decides to return and attends the meeting, where they make it clear to him that he cannot run the kitchen. 36 hours later, the new bar is
Giussiano.
ready. Now, you know how on most of these business restoration shows, the staff usually really likes the redesign of their business. However, this time, not so much. When they first see the new sign out front and the new name of the Corporate Bar and Grill, they gasp. Some of them even have some more choice words that I won't repeat here.
Yeah, they made it
clearly
cringe
has a new
now.
theme. In fact, it is a 180-degree shift with a focus on an executive theme to attract local office workers for their lunch menu. The staff wasn't too convinced about that. Even though they detest the exterior, when they go inside the bar, some of them do start to like the changes Taffer made. It looks modern and elegant inside. As for the patio that was out back gathering dust, it's now a cozy place that's perfect for a group of customers. Among other changes, the 18-page menu is gone to make way for a smaller one, focused on simple dishes for lunch and dinner. In addition, Taffer introduces a Smart Bar, an automated bar that can create a perfect drink in less than 10 seconds, which will help the staff when there are too many customers. Seriously, why don't more bars have that? The other device is an Elixon Draftmaster table, with which customers can pour a beer for themselves.
Modern and soulless,
what
so
could possibly
true.
go wrong with that? I'm just joking. That is another time-saving device that the bar should be able to use. Now, it's time to test all the revamps in the relaunch, and the staff is up to the challenge. Who knew that less than a week ago they were dressed like pirates doing crazy things around that bar? Even Giussiano was performing well in his new secondary role in the kitchen. Everyone was doing great except for Tracy, who misses her pirate tavern. In fact, when a customer tells her she enjoys the new place, she tells the customer that it is not what she wants to hear. She continues to badmouth the changes Taffer made. Yeah, she said it to a customer like it was nothing. So Taffer tries to show her that her bar is making more profit than ever, though she doesn't rule out the possibility of returning to the previous theme. Unfortunately, that's exactly what she ended up doing, reverting into the Pirates Tavern once again. That marked a milestone for the show, as it was the first time a rescued bar returned to its starting point by choice that quickly. And they did it without remorse, as the staff made a music video called Pirates Revenge, whose lyrics called John Taffer a bastard, who instead of rescuing them, only disrespected them. They show them shooting up the corporate bar and grill sign, then after decide to burn it like an effigy. The video plays their song as the sign burns. I recommend you listen to the whole song.
Incredible.
It's pretty funny, but it also shows how ungrateful the staff was to Taffer's efforts. Beyond that, how did Pirates Tavern 2.0 do? Well, pretty bad. With just 2.6 stars on Yelp, its profile is full of negative reviews, complaining about the terrible customer service, that the staff was back to their weird habits, that the food wasn't good either, that they didn't know how to mix drinks, and a lot of other bad things. But the one that stood out the most was that the place was dirty. Still, there are some Yelpers who did enjoy their
Pirates are known
experience
for
at the
being
Pirates
clean.
Tavern, but most seem to be pirate fanatics, so that may explain a lot. To no one's surprise, things got complicated for Tracy in early 2015, as she still had a huge debt, and her family was still living in her parents' basement. So she sat down with Giussiano and her daughter from a previous marriage to think about the possibility of calling Taffer back to rescue her business a second time. That idea seemed indignant to Giussiano, even though Tracy's daughter is against the whole pirate thing and wants the business to do what every business should do, make money.
Dad,
Tracy reveals in
the
another
daughter
clip
doesn't get
that
it.
the corporate bar theme only lasted the day of the filming, and that she took the sign down the next day. She also painted over the changes John made to the interior, and went back to the pirate theme. Oh, and Giussiano had this to say to John as one final parting gift.
I think Johnny Taffer's really stupid.
Because of those kind of statements, Taffer didn't want to help them again, feeling that they disrespected him in a way that no other owner had ever done before. Speaking of Pirates Tavern's closure, Tracy made it official on the restaurant's Facebook page in March of 2015. According to her, the bar rescue team contacted her for a re-rescue, though instead they filled her bar with fake customers and forced Giussiano to say bad things about Taffer as if he was the villain. In the end, Tracy states that they were victims of reality TV and decided not to renew their lease, as they were tired of the bad reviews, acts of vandalism, and prank calls, all because of the show. Although strangely enough, in mid-2016, Taffer agreed to host the Rebellos for an interview, in which they revealed that they had to close the bar, but that the staff had been doing well, especially Mike, who got married to one of the other pirates. They also expressed their desire to open a new bar in Florida called Bar Refuge, where Giussiano promises to stay away from the kitchen.
Let's guess.
As for what happened to the original bar's location, it's now occupied by a bar called the Republic Garden, with 3.2 stars on Yelp and 4.2 on Google. For their part, the Rebellos moved to Melbourne, Florida to open Bar Refuge in 2016, a normal bar that Tracy aspired to be the Cheers of the neighborhood, as she described it. It seems they learned quite a bit about management from their previous bar, as the Bar Refuge enjoys 4.1 stars on Yelp, and has many positive reviews from the Rebellos' time as owners. Wait, they sold that business? Yes, the Rebellos decided to sell Bar Refuge, though not for financial reasons. They stated they did so they could, quote, create eclectic art, interior renovations, sculptures, and murals.
Oh well, what a surprise.
The new owners of Bar Refuge ended up selling it a few years later, and the place is currently occupied by Drew's Brews and Grill, a mix between a restaurant and a bar. In an interview with Bro Bible, Taffer himself weighed in on what went wrong with Pirates. He goes on to explain, I created a restaurant for downtown Silver Spring, Maryland that would do about $500,000 a year at lunch. I had all the statistics in the show. The town is nearly empty at night. I want Pirates to be profitable, to be successful. When I left, within 3 hours they took the sign down and they never opened for lunch, not once. The concept that I created never opened for 5 minutes, never opened for lunch. The rebuilt Pirates Tavern ignored lunch, ignored the demographics, ignored the potential of the show. Believe it or not, despite that, Taffer actually did another pirate-themed bar later on Bar Rescue, that he named Bonnie and Reed's, despite never thinking he would ever go back to a pirate theme again. It just goes to show you that it is not the theme he disliked per se, but the location and demographic that counts. Bonnie and Reed's is in Hollywood, Florida, where
suburbs
it
of
fit in no
DC.
problem compared to
That's
the
gonna have
corporate
some
location
cringe
Pirates
people.
was surrounded by. Although a lot of fans of the show have rightly pointed out that the corporate theme and logo was a bit too much in the opposite direction, and that would never appeal to the pirate staff. User DarkGTX on Reality TV Updates had a good idea when he suggested that Taffer should have redesigned it as a seafood restaurant named Swordfish Bar and Grill, which would have been not too far away from their pirate roots,
Easy is an awful
while at the
place.
same time being able to appeal to a more
So
upscale
true.
clientele. A win-win that would meet in the middle. Regardless, to this day, Tracy and Giussiano are still living together in Florida, and judging by their Facebook photos, it looks like they've been doing well and have stayed close to their greatest passion, the sea.
See, Florida'd be a way better place for a pirate-themed bar. Come on. Well, chat. I mean, kinda EP. That's pretty funny. The pirate folks were right. Pirate bar called Raiders of the SS Medicare based. Let's see who's on. Well, let's see who's on Twitch who we can raid. Left out the part about the fist fight in the parking lot. That's tragic. Fist fight in the parking lot's like Gotta be the most important part. We're gonna raid Grimmy. Thank you guys for coming to stream, and I'll see you tomorrow night. I have no idea what we're gonna do. Head empty, no thoughts. So yeah, maybe some suggestions on the Fediverse thread. We'll see. I played a horror game this month, and really kind of, it's pretty quick. And again, there was very little horror to it. It was just appreciating how much wife material Nita is. Anyway, good night, Needy. Good night, Anon in Wheatfield. We'll be back on doing something tomorrow. No idea what. Maybe I'll feel energetic and we'll play a game. Maybe. Probably. Good night, chat.